Hello, Lord Marshall family and friends. We are super excited to have you join us today. Hello, Lord Marshall family and friends. We are super excited to. Gotta mute myself because sometimes that comes across. Anyway, we're super excited to do today to do a exhibition match. Quarantine Hammer, the great Stephen Hetmeyer, who was the 2017 Lord Marshall winner, and Ben Sherwin, who was the 2019 one. Okay, so we got a grudge match set up, pretty awesome. Eldar versus Wraithknights. Very excited. We are joined by the great and the amazing Wes Anderson. Wes, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Cool, and he is going to be our judge and referee, so make sure we don't give out any nosebleeds of any kind. And then on the other side, I've got Doug James. Doug, say hi. He's one of the shoutcasters here today.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
Cool. So we got a awesome game set up, and we're going to go over the lists. And so, Doug, have you met Steven or Ben?
I've met Ben. I recall he had some flyers with Doritos on them or some nonsense like that.
Yeah, that's true. That was pretty hilarious. I would have to definitely agree about that.
Are they talking right now?
Yeah, I think they're going to start the first turn. They've already deployed, so you guys roll for C's, and you guys are ready to go.
Seize? Yeah, go ahead and seize on me, Ben.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't wanna.
And you guys are good. You can roll.
So is that a
Paladins move 5, right?
Jason, do they have the list posted anywhere?
Spell move after you shoot.
Yes, we do. Let me. Right now, we're in the top of Steven's turn. They'd already finished deployment. Real quick, let's just kind of go over Steven's list. You can check all the lists out at our website, lordmarshall.org. Click on Quarantine Hammer and then click on Stephen Hetmeyer's list. You'll be able to take it out in all its glory. Proper, where is Wes Anderson, the filmmaker? He is actually making sure there are no nosebleeds in this game, so it's pretty awesome. But as you see, Steven deployed in the castle, which is a very famous Steven move. Let's see if I can. Yep. All right, cool. That's where he's at, right there in the castle. So, but let's see if we can pull these lists online. I just did this, so hopefully this doesn't, break on me. But this is what the website looks like. So we'll scroll down over to Stephen Hetmeyer, 2017 Lord Marshall winner. He has, looks like, 2017 Lord Marshall. Doug, do you mind going over the list with us?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull it up right now because I'm bad at computering.
That's okay. Well, I'll just go over real quick with you. He has a custom craft world. We'll call it Craft Word Hetmeyer. But looks like it has a Farseeker, 2 Shining Spears, 3 Night Spinners. Night Spinners are notorious because you don't need line of sight to see, and they're pretty awesome. And then on top of that, he brings a super heavy detachment with 3 Wraithknights. I have never seen a Wraithknight in competitive play, let alone 3. Pretty excited to see what they do today. And then he also brought a Supreme Command detachment with Spirit Seekers, 2 Spirit Seekers, and a Warlock. So I don't know.
Jason, the Wraithknights used to be like complete trash, but with the points changes in the recent chapter approved, I don't know that they go to like the most broken unit ever all of a sudden, but they're no longer that badly pointed, and with the scatter shield coming down quite a bit, having an invulnerable save, they're pretty annoying to get rid of.
Nope, I definitely agree with that. So let's go check out Ben's list real quick. Ben brought the new Wraithknights, the hotness that's out there. So, Doug, do you have a few minutes to go over that list?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, so I'm just looking over this right quick here. It looks like he has a battalion, and he has another battalion, and no one has ever done that before with Grey Knights. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to work out. He also has a paladin. Oh, he has 2 paladin squads. I'm not sure that anyone ever has used 2 paladin squads
Okay,
before.
I think my Night Spinner here is
hopefully
just
he's
at a
not putting all
24,
his
so if
eggs
you
in one
peek out
basket.
there, no, you could definitely shoot him. All right, I need to move him.
Can you tell my my sarcasm there?
Yeah, I definitely can. I mean, it's really funny when I said, hey guys, you want to put together this really fun, awesome tournament. It's going to be for fun, bring something funny, bring something, unique. I'm seeing a lot of sisters, a lot of Imperium armies, a lot of Space Marines, even Nate Martin, Mr. Iron's Hands himself brought an Iron's Hands list, and I'm like, no. So,
well, it's funny. One of the beauties of playing on, tabletop simulator, is that you could play with whatever you want. So, you don't have to worry about borrowing or having a bunch of weird conversions or having your stuff approved or whatever. You can just play whatever army you feel like. And so, to get that, if you need that clutch model to make the specific combo work or whatever, you can just throw it in there. Or like Steven's list, you can just take 3 Wraithknights.
Nope, that's exactly all right. So let's dig in deep. Sounds like Steven is doing some psychic shenanigans that they are well known for.
Yeah, look at all those guys measuring their ranges to stuff like a bunch of cheaters.
I don't know. You're just an old third edition guy. That's what it is.
Let me tell you, that used to be some.
Put Fortune on the Grey right now.
That used to cause quite a bit of consternation during the games back in the day.
So we're gonna use this free reroll.
Yeah, see, this is another thing about Tabletop Simulator that
Still gonna be a 6. Okay.
you don't get to worry about is you have wound counters for all your big stuff, and they're all color coded.
Warlord and put Protect on the Giant Spears.
It's really interesting. Bamjitsu says Doug is really bad at memings, and I would have to disagree with that. I'm gonna have to disagree because my co-host is pretty awesome.
And the other spirits here.
I mean, some people were born with skills, and other people were born with the skills to crap post, and we take what we can get, basically.
That's accurate. So it looks like Service Malia says not complete trash, just mostly trash. So right. Go Wraithknights. So it sounds like you're an Eldar fan. Pretty excited for you, bud.
See what happens. Call one of these your orange squad and one of your yellow squad, I guess. Or A and
should be A and B. The different colors are the different weapons. A's in the front, B's in the back.
I mean, look at these
so the
beautifully painted armies by
correct.
By Ben. It's really weird. I don't see any Doritos on these bases.
Squad A with all of the Night Spinner.
Well, the lava kind of simulates the Dorito dust.
Night Spinner 1 is labeled over here by the building. He moved, so he can be hitting you on 4.
That's good.
2d6 shots.
Those do look really good, though.
Hitting you on 4s because I moved.
Stevens Malice says it's definitely pro-painted, whereas the Eldar player has color-coded Wraithknight bases.
Okay, I get a free reroll.
Complete trash.
Winning you on 3s. And another reroll. Okay, I ignore your cover. 3 armor saves.
Yep. I gotta do them 2 at a time because I have 3 wounds apiece. We're going on a halberd schmuck. One takes 2 wounds.
Okay, Night Spinner 2. 2d6 shots.
Hey Doug, is that you typing?
Double ones. Look at that.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Well, my microphone is embedded in the in my laptop, so you get to hear me typing away to all my internet girlfriends while we're doing this.
Yeah, that sucks.
I will just refrain, but
you could
I should be
do
done
push to
typing now.
talk as well.
Good.
Last guy.
Discord.
Same target.
There are a lot
you
of
see
things
that
that I could
dice?
do, but I'm not going to. This is, you get what you paid for, Jason.
This is fair. True point.
I'll hit.
It looks like Steven is firing his.
Hit 2 saves.
Good.
Looks like I.
Man, how do you get a leaner on
All right.
this?
You not in within that?
I'm not within. No.
It looks like
Measure.
it looks like those dice in the far right corner. The weird perspective kind of makes them look like they're cocked a little bit.
Yeah, no. They're actually yes. This one red one's pretty cocked right there.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
I don't think I'm gonna move anything, so I'm just gonna go to the second
All right,
phase.
so it looks like it's Ben's turn. Ben is playing extremely cagey
Sure.
right now.
Well, he pretty much has to.
I'm gonna start
On
with
the other
astral
hand,
aim on squad B.
The night
Or
spinners
if you
are
don't
still
actually,
going
before
to
I
do
go to
what they're
second
going to
phase,
do.
I'm gonna heal the paladin that was hurt with the apothecary.
But he really just doesn't want to open himself up to any weird charges or psychic
So I do have to
shenanigans or
shuffle
anything.
some buns.
That's
Sure.
accurate.
Heals 1 wound off.
Can you
All right,
hear
we're
me,
gonna
clicking
start
my mouse,
with
Jason?
astral aim on squad B.
Sorry. What was that?
Was off on a 6, but I get an 8+1 for Wraithknights, so 8.
I'm trying to see if you can hear me mousing over stuff.
Nope.
Sanctuary.
Ooh, does not go off.
I think that's a fail.
Yeah, that 100% is a fail. Let's see. Service Mally says cagey like Great
I'll let you
Knights put
pass
in the
it for
cage. I would
13
agree with
command
that.
points.
I'm just double checking that it's a 5 or 6. Yeah, so I need. Just double checking. Is that one important? 5 or 6. Yeah, so I need.
Not if you stay back there.
We're gonna change the facing on this die to a
that's
2
that's
rather
really,
than a 1, so I'll pass.
Really good right there. He could have just said, "Oh, it's a 5." They don't have the
6.
rules in front of them.
That's true. Accurate. But, this is a fun match,
What's
but we'll
easier
still
then?
give out cards for sure.
That's the relic I took on the
We
librarian.
should give out
Oh,
a
okay.
friendship card for that one.
Friendship card.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
We're going to cast Armored Resilience on them. That's -1 to wound. Libby A. I'll go off on a 7.
So I like it that Ben is marking his paladins on what
We're going to
buffs
try
they
and gain a
have.
CP. That's on a 7. You could be so kind and move me up to 14, Wesley.
Sir.
I got you.
We're going to try and hammer hands the
Great
squad
Knights
just in case
gain
you
a
want
free
to trap.
CP. That's not good or anything.
Oh yeah.
Not OP. Guys in chat, what do you think so far? You like it? You like Tabletop Simulator streaming this? If Bam Jitsu's gonna
now the
chat say
important one,
something
let's
snarky, it's not accurate at all.
I'll go off.
Why is this table like 30 feet long? How are they reaching those models?
Social distancing, guys. Social distancing. Looks like Ben is moving his models out for... Oh, I think he just gated them.
Better make sure he doesn't nudge some of those other ones as he's moving them out.
Got the clump going.
Look at that. Look how he's just casually throwing them across the table. He doesn't. They're so well painted, and he just doesn't even care. Look at that.
You know what? They honestly do look like Dorito bases.
Don't they?
They really do. Oh my gosh.
There's your 9. Just let me know if you want me to angle it anywhere.
Nah, I'm going in this ruin here.
Some of them are upside down. Oh my gosh, come on.
Next to the 2. I just want 24 to the night spinner.
This could literally be the future, Jason.
This could. Hopefully not. I really like meeting people in person.
However, the nacho cheese bases that he has kind of gives me an idea for painting my own Grey Knights bases.
Accurate.
I think you should have gone for 9. I'll let you charge it for free.
If it was unclear, I'm in the warp shaping with the extra shoots.
So Duncan does actually bring up a good point. You know, how do you know how much alcohol these guys have?
We don't know. I'm pretty sure Steven doesn't drink a lot.
Would you? I'm holding the objective now, correct?
Yep.
Oh, look at him. Is he measuring from the edge? Is that accurate?
That is accurate, measuring from the edge.
Where's Wes at? Where's the judge?
I think he's gonna be okay with that.
I'll just move the objective for the advantage.
Yeah, he's right there. Right on it.
You know, all this technology, and we can't use the
You're good,
giant,
man. We know what you're trying to do.
you know, mouse pad bases in virtual.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
I'll go to shooting phase then.
Okay, I'll go to ground.
Nice. I'm gonna select the paladin unit, shoot the night spinner. I'm gonna pay 1 to give plus
Also,
1 to
Mr.
hit
Malice,
with the
I actually don't know the
stratagem
answer to
for
that.
Terminator.
I am tabletop simulator dumb,
And
so
then I'm gonna use Cybolt ammunition.
All right.
I'll roll the seconds first.
Hey, Donovan says, I think those are just the objective marks. They are. Unfortunately, Doug is, like you said, tabletop simulator dumb, so he just doesn't know what's going on.
you know what? I don't want to know what's going on.
Looks like they're making some rolls for that squad that just deep striked. Pretty powerful.
Yeah, he's likely using some Stormbolter action right there.
Are we re-rolling anything?
No.
Okay.
3s. Seven -1 so far. Well, you can roll these if you want for your saves.
Hit 4s. Ouch.
Wow.
2 damage apiece.
Well, that's from them side cannons,
help
man.
That's pretty dope. Great job.
Or, hold on, was that side cannons or was it silencers?
Bolter shots on 2s.
Yep, that's a lot of side cannon shots.
Yeah, these are bolter shots right now.
Yeah, but did he use the stratagem to pump their damage also to finish it off?
Yes, he did, I believe.
So that also makes them
6 saves.
applicable to the tide.
Right.
So yeah, that's gonna hurt for that
Okay, see if he blows up.
night spinner.
Yeah, the
Maybe
night
not
spinner
with
just
only
blew
one.
up.
Should have kept him in cover.
I don't have anything to charge. I think that's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a really good shot of the action right here.
Whoa.
Just the dice rolling. Oh,
Uh-oh.
well,
Know what happened there,
that's game over right there.
Yep.
but it's fixable.
Control C.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was
I
awesome.
think there's a way to disable that.
There is. I'm gonna go poke it right now. Permissions.
Okay. You scored up. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope everybody's back from that.
So
world
do I
ending
score
right
it, or
there.
are they going to do it? Because I think I killed more at Homar.
Yeah, you. You got a big game hunter, and that should be it.
That should be it. Okay.
Okay.
Don't know what happened there, but
Yeah, I don't know.
and it is turned off. Table flipping was already turned off. I don't have
I don't
no
know
idea how
what
that happened.
I think something about it in the group chat.
Yeah, it probably was.
Okay,
Steven
so
did that.
start of my turn, I'll spin a CP. Basically,
Is that what
Spirit
happens
Series
when
within
you're
6 inches,
not
Spirit
happy
Host
with how the
units can
game's
reroll
going?
ones. This command point
Yep, I
is
agree.
unique to my chapter.
So what do you think? We're taking a look at the secondary objectives. So Doug, I didn't know if you can review those real
Sounds
quick.
good.
Where does they have them listed?
On the screen right now.
It's so tiny
There we go. For your terrible eyes.
on my 60-inch screen, and I can't see that. Big Game Hunter, Recon, King of the Hill, Gangbusters, Behind Enemy Lines. So I'm going to assume that Gangbusters is trying to go for those paladins, which it's a pretty no-brainer because he has to kill them anyway. Behind Enemy Lines and ground control, I think that he's maybe hoping that the maybe he's hoping that the Wraithknights are gonna be able to hold on to those. And the ground control, obviously, you just have like one of his characters towards the end hop on an objective.
Yeah. Who do you think has the advantage right now? The initiative.
I think this
Well, I mean,
wall is
they
screwing up
lost
the
one
measuring of this
Night Spinner,
objective.
so like basically, it looks like Steve's entire plan is going to fall apart right here.
I mean, I don't think his list relies on those
still
night
would've been
spinners
in
that
within
heavily,
3,
to be
but-
honest.
No, actually, we're probably going to see some magic with the.
Oh,
Wraithknights
moving
happen
terrain
here.
though.
Yeah, I was just out.
Yeah,
I
don't
should've
move the
measured my
terrain. That's
turn, but
definitely
it was
not
all of a sudden
allowed.
showing 5. That's definitely not 5,
Or I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. The game's different on Tabletop Simulator.
It is a little bit more precise, I think. I have to think about that.
It's more. I mean, if that's the case, just move that building out of the way, and then the paladins aren't in cover.
Yep.
Okay, I'm still trying to be within 3 of it, but
Oh man, I hope
So,
Avery's not watching this because he's going to want to try to do this in our games.
Yeah.
you're good.
All right, guys in chat,
I'm
who do you
gonna go
think's
back
gonna pull out the
exactly the way
W
it
on
was.
this one? Do you think it's gonna be the Eldar player or the Grey Knights player? A lot of heavy duty thinking going on.
I mean, this game is hard,
too far to cast powers on you.
especially when the terrain's in play. I mean, like it adds a whole new dimension to the game, really.
Nope, I agree. Killzor 9000 says, my gut says Grey Knights. Bam Jitsu says, I hope they both lose. I mean, if they get a tie, I don't know what we're going to do since the bracket. I guess we're going to go down to like kill points or something. A. Donovan says, those are the objectives with the second state to show 3 inches. Malleus, as I told you, I never should have doubted you. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you don't doubt people. So, what are you guys working on right now? Are you working on
psychic phase?
Models right now? Just hanging out, watching some awesome 40K games?
Hey, Jason, I sent you my friend code.
Okay, thanks, man.
Fortune the purple.
I would like to know what Avery is working on
cast,
since he doesn't have to get ready for Adepticon anymore.
That's true. That was this past weekend.
Nope.
Yeah, it's actually really sad because and a lot of my friends were going through this also.
Fortune.
Onto
the purple.
It's gonna go on. My memories on Facebook were popping up, of like past Adepticons and everything, and it was just it was a little wistful.
Protect onto the bikes from the warlord, and for a 7, got it.
Nice.
I'm also kind of sad that I didn't get to browse the secondhand store and everything.
Nope.
Do you like that secondhand store?
Oh yeah, man! You can always find great stuff.
Server in 84 is working on some Incursor, Black Templar Incursors. Nice. Love it.
That's Avery.
Oh, I don't love it now.
Basically just waiting for you
It's
to
the only
bring
color he
your armor
knows, black.
It's true. Black and like 3 little strokes of paint.
Okay.
All 3 Wraithknights are within the 12.
So if you guys don't know the story, Avery showed up to his local GT with repulsor spam.
For this back Wraithknight.
Looks like Steve's shooting right now. Let's tell the story here in a second. Let's tune in.
Yeah, it's just some cannon.
So 2d6 shots onto your paladins.
Yeah, now remember, he has -1 to wound against those Grey Knights too, unfortunately.
Okay, reroll 1s and 2s. Looking for 4s to win you. -3.
If you don't mind, I was gonna do the stratagem to be -1 damage.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I'll go on a halberd bolter guy.
Wow.
All good?
Yep. What's your invuln right now? 4 ups?
Correct.
So -3. Okay.
Yeah, and again, these are like only -0 too.
Purple base.
Yeah.
Should be good
unless
with
he rolls that magic 6.
Sounds good.
2d6.
Unless is he shoot? I guess he could be shooting the big star cannon. I thought he measured
many
from
star
the Knight's
cannon
Banner
shots is it?
before.
It's 4. I'll do those after this.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
only 4. Thought it was more for some reason. I was gonna get you some more, but
And they're basically the same except the damage profile, so. 3 saves.
Paladin schmuck again. Takes 1.
Okay. Blue dice will be his door cannon.
Yeah, and I believe it's also -1 damage too.
Rerolling fails.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, and actually, Duncan and Bam, that sticker was actually like the 5th or 6th color, I believe. But yeah, it was still pretty egregious.
Shots.
It was black with just a bunch
you
of
gotta roll
streaks of
damage.
paint on
D3.
it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just 1.
Alright, so just 1.
Okay.
So that looks like a lot of wounds.
I think these are hits right now.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
all right.
That was a bad roll.
Like a woodpecker with a rubber beak.
Next paladin schmuck.
That's real stuff right there.
Sure.
Oh, he got a couple.
Yep.
D3.
With that 6. Oh!
And the last 2 on the same guy.
Okay.
I can't help it if you guys both name yourselves Duncan.
Yep.
Um.
Man, that's pretty rough. And you got to remember that there's another
So
paladin.
for
paladin
gangbuster's
squad
sake,
that's going to
because
come
you
on
started
out soon.
healing people, right? I did 2 to that squad last turn.
Well, I mean, how many
I've done
paladins did
3
he
to that
actually
guy and
lose?
1
It
over
doesn't
there,
look like
so
he
that's
lost
6
that
now.
many.
Correct.
You are exactly right. According to this one, 2,
I
3,
think the night
4,
spinner's gonna go
5,
If we could only
6,
zoom
7,
out
8, 9.
farther,
2 damage.
you might not be able
You
to
got it.
see him better.
So night spinner number 2, rolling for shots here with the blue dice.
Yep. Doritos definitely on his
5
base.
shots. Got my free reroll. Looking for 3s. Okay, so you got 1 at minus. You got 1 invuln and you got 2 save.
Invuln. If this guy dies, I'll put it on another halberd schmuck, so I can just roll
And Ben
both.
is just
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, shots for the next one.
racking up points.
Yeah, I think the durability of the paladins is really helping him out right now. I mean, they've got invul saves, and Steven's got, you know,
And reroll.
high strength weapons and he's counting on you to fail saves, but Ben's is making them all.
Oh, there you go.
He dies.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember
2
he's
more
got a
wounds.
stratagem from, or he's got a billion stratagems. He's got
Okay, so
transhuman.
just that dude
Yeah.
He's
dies.
got like a -1 damage. He's got a -1 AP,
red counter.
and then he also has -1 to wound to psychic power. So we're gonna have a real hard time cracking those. With it, it's almost like the paladins are designed to, fight against a list like this.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna copy you and go with that word.
What are you doing? You want to counter for a big game hunter? Is that what you?
Yeah, I just grabbed it. It's right here.
Okay, I'll put it next to big game hunter. And you've got. All right, man, your turn.
Man, and plus he's got to be careful charging in
put
those
you down
Wraithknights
for hold
because
one.
those paladins get a billion attacks, and then they can fight twice. They all have
And
force
one on
weapons.
gangbusters.
Yeah. That can be pretty nasty. So let's take a look at the score right now. Steven looks like was able to hold 1, and that's it. Got a gangbuster point. So the score right now is 5-2 with Ben in the lead.
Yeah, with that building right there, and all
Give
of
me a
his
24-inch line from that
all his
purple
stuff
Wraithknight.
hanging out in reserve, it's going to be real hard for even getting kill one.
There you go. Which way?
Cool. Thanks you guys for
I think
tuning
you
in
just
right now.
advance them.
If you haven't followed our channel, please do. We're gonna have two
Here comes
weeks
the hard
of
part of the game, picking these
40K,
guys
so
up
it's a
out of the-
lot of streaming going on. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I
Unlock the
think.
train piece and just kind of, dump it.
Doug, you're gonna try to be here for most of it.
I am going to try.
Sounds like a plan.
My wife hasn't stabbed me yet, so
Winner, winner, chicken dinner then.
yeah.
You want a 5-inch move out of the wall?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Put you inside the angry bubble, but there's 5. Just grab a guy and slap him over.
I do think I am kind of rooting for my hometown hero, Steven, over here. He is pretty awesome dude.
I want Steve to win because 3 Wraithknights is amazing, and because
You're just
Ben's a jerk. That's why.
I agree. 100%. So you know what's really cool is that both the opponents are helping each other. The TO, who Wes Anderson, TO for the Branson
I was
Open,
gonna put that
coming
blue
up in
rectangle where
June.
you wanted to be.
Here, I got this.
pending coronavirus, but I think they are definitely planning on having it. So come check that out. That would be pretty awesome.
Where is that going to be at?
It's gonna be in Branson, Missouri. Jesus Vegas.
That's not that far away.
Yeah, I think you can make it.
And I'm sure my boy JT Teets is going to be there.
Yep, JT is 100% going to be there. Yes, 784, my Midwest Vegas for sure.
So wait a minute, we could party like it's LVO, but it's like, the Branson VO.
Yeah, no alcohol. And singing nothing but hymns and all that other good stuff. Maybe an apple cider here and there.
I don't know what type of religion you subscribe to, but mine definitely involves lots of drinking.
Oh, I can agree.
Front of your base needs to be. Is your intent to get every one of them back within 5?
Also,
I know
did you
the
see how
measurement's
Ben
weird,
is
so if
just
that's your
completely
intent,
moving
let's play by that.
those infantry through the wall?
Yep. Yeah, he is, because he's going to,
trying
I
to
think,
do
fire
co-op
and fade
and
them
just, like, power
essentially
shooting
in
and
the
then go
psychic
back.
phase.
Okay.
Yep. Let's make sure that
I don't know
he's on
yet.
the up and up there.
KF McCord says
You keep
apple
moving
cider is a
forward,
gateway
5
drug. I can definitely agree. So while they're moving real quick, let's take a look at the bracket. That's actually something I'm pretty excited about to view.
Boldus is going to advance.
So this is the bracket that we have for the Quarantine Hammer tournament. It is pretty exciting. We got a lot of notables from the Midwest, or from the Lord Marshall Conference. So right now, this is Stephen Hetmeyer and Ben Sherwin's game. According to the math, Ben Sherwin had 4-1 odds to win the game. I think he's definitely surpassed it. Ben won the Lord Marshall Conference last year,
Captain too.
so he is definitely a really good player. But let's take a look at some of the other matchups. Looks like tomorrow we're gonna have Kyle McCord and Steven, I'm not even gonna pronounce his last name, with Imperium versus Space Wolves, and these will be the new Space Wolves. Kyle is a really awesome player, and Sean, well, he just really hasn't won a lot of games, so I'm pretty sure he has 100 to 1 odds to win that game, Sean. So good luck. You can check out all of this information on our website, lordmarshall.org. Click on Quarantine Hammer, and that'll bring you right to all the information with lists and the bracket and the schedule.
I think your librarian's just stuck up there.
If you're just joining us right now, this is bottom of turn 2. If you can take a look at the stream, it's Ben Sherwin's turn. 5 points to Ben, 2 points to Steven. Everything is updated. Secondary objectives on the board. Doug, what are your thoughts right now on the game as far as what Ben can do to really just solidify this turn, and turn 3?
The Apothecary's going to try and raise the one from the dead.
Well, if Ben can pick up another kill, actually, he needs to pick up 2 kills, I think. I don't remember. Did Steve kill some? If he can basically get all 4 secondary points again in turn 2, I think he's got a really good chance of running away with this here.
Yeah.
I mean, he shut Steven out completely in turn 1, and that's going to be really important, I think.
So Killzor 9000, any notable lists we're excited for besides 3 Wraithknights? Yeah, there is an orc list. So if you look at our website, lordmarshall.org, click on Quarantine Hammer, you can take a look at James Thomas's list. Orc list is very unique. I mean, it just has a lot. It's orcs, and so I'm pretty excited about that. I think Dan Salmon's also brought a Chaos list, but everything else is Imperium, unfortunately. So I was kind of looking forward to having 3 Kroots. Xeno Kiba. Yes, those are Grey Knights on Dorito bases. So the story behind that is Ben Sherwin. One time, due to some basing requirements on some models, decided to base his Eldar flyers in Doritos. Now, granted, they did look like lava bases. However, they were Doritos on these bases, and he has never lived that down. So Ben Sherwin, it is definitely a fair fact that these paladins right here, all of them look like they're Doritos. Like this one, this paladin right here, let's see, this one kind of looks like Cheetos, and then this one maybe looks like the Cheeto Puffs, you know, the type of cheese. So
yeah, no, I actually went into Tabletop Simulator and looked them up, and that basing is actually called Ben Sherwin Dorito style.
Yep, 100% accurate.
So, yeah, that's definitely true.
So hey, thanks for guys for watching, tuning in. Be sure to follow our channel and like us on Facebook and check out our website.
And Bam, I like Ben Cool Ranch Sherwin better than. That's a really legit nickname.
Should be Ben Doritos Sherwin, in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh, Ben is your regular guest now.
Whoa, we got a follower.
What's the bonus on this one?
Excuse me, Corona.
4 of the 6.
Adult Commentary
Okay.
just followed our channel. Thank you very much.
Psychic phase. We're gonna sanctuary the. front
I would
squad that
follow
just moved
you,
out of the
Jason,
room
but I'm
here.
already following.
I appreciate that.
Sure, man.
Thank you, Doug.
You know, I charge $1 for each one of those. Two copies.
We're gonna.
And yes, Xeno Kaiba.
I'm gonna astral aim him.
Ben needs to work on getting that sweet sponsorship deal.
You're gonna do what?
That might elevate 40K to the, to the esports
Yeah,
level that we all know it deserves.
I mean, it almost got there.
I know,
last
but
time.
I get an innate +1 from being Grey Knights.
No, I said, is it
How do you figure?
Yeah, it's the 6.
I mean, we had one tournament that had $10,000 prizes and stuff.
and then I'm going to give myself a command point.
Oh, excuse me.
Was it a full 10? Did they give out the full 10 grand?
I think so. I heard that they did.
It's a warp charge 7, so yeah.
Oh,
Too many clicks.
I mean, I know
clear
that
button.
locally that set off a couple of our stores against each other, trying to have bigger and
We're
bigger
gonna
prize
shoot the
pools. That was pretty interesting for some of the locals here.
I think that's dumb, especially for our TTs.
Well,
But anyway,
I mean,
that's just my opinion.
Everything's gonna go into
Well,
the purple Wraith Knight that you fortune, correct?
the store makes money either way, so
yeah, he's fortunate.
So it looks like just 3 Psy Cannons and a Storm Bolter.
But yeah, I mean, you definitely couldn't have these types of, for fun, with two bricks of paladins. You can't have a for fun tournament like that with $1,000 on the line.
No, I would agree with that 100%. But there's no money on the line for this one.
But you also got Steven with his 3 Wraith Knights is completely broken. So
I
Yeah.
roll 1s.
Yeah, accurate.
Nice.
Oh man. Well, we're happy everybody's here tonight joining us on the great first inaugural Quarantine Hammer stream. We might, if this is really successful, we'll do this again.
Force.
So it looks like Ben is rolling for his Psy Cannon shots.
Yeah, those are with the tide open.
Yeah.
You know, with the tide up, man, those are just really devastating.
It's interesting. I thought he would pick the P silencers instead.
How much damage each?
So there's debate on which is which is more efficient. The difference with like however you want to flatten the curve, as it were, of the probability. Get it?
Yeah, that was pretty relevant.
But the silencers can get up to like strength 9.
I wonder if there's
and there are
they know where to look for the dice.
there are a couple of instances where the strength 9 is better than the D3 damage.
Right.
Strength 9 2 damage is better than like strength 5 or 6 D3 damage sometimes.
Get ourselves a little something.
And but then the points cost comes into it, and it really just kind of depends on what you prefer at that level. And Ben just might just like higher strength.
That's probably how it is. So if he wins this matchup, he's going to be playing the winner of bracket. The top bracket, Scott Thompson and Nate Martin. So that's whoever the winner is going to be playing next, and that game is going to be on Friday, April 3rd.
Oh, the next game isn't until the 3rd?
No,
Okay,
we
we're
have
gonna
a
cast
game
Armored
every day,
Resilience on him?
but that game is not till Friday the 3rd.
Which one's that?
So the next game tomorrow is going to be Tuesday at 5:30 p.m.
-1 damage, which is it?
Oh man, they went forward. Look
Yeah,
at this.
and Bam just brought up the Psy Cannons are there for knights and armor. That's really
And let's
really
see, the back spot
what it
over there
is.
by
It's
number 2 is gonna gate.
I just want to wound for armored
the strength
resilience.
the strength 9 wounding on 3s or whatever. There's a bunch of like Reddit discussions, and there's a DACA thread or whatever where they do the math, and the silencers. The silencers sometimes edge out the Psy Cannon, and the Psy Cannon sometimes edges out the silencer. But it really comes down to what what you prefer. And Bam, I don't know if I misspoke before, but what I was saying is the Psy Cannons can get to strength 9. The silencers get to like strength 5 or 6 or something.
Man, this is a really interesting move. It looks like Ben just kind of started to play cagey again when we felt like he had the upper hand.
Well, right, but all he has to do is kill something and then hide behind those big old line of sight blocking walls, and really the only firepower that can that can hurt him I'm
out of range to deny.
the Night Spinners can shoot him. The Wraithknights kind of have to move out into harm's way to be able to shoot at him, and then he gets a really nice counter charge. So
to roll.
Well,
he just needs to like hold all the objectives, and he's trying to max out his points.
Okay, I forgot.
Accurate.
Sorry, I was like.
Man, just your P silencers are strength 4.
And I'm going to change to the smite. 1.
Yeah, silencers start out strength 4, and Psy Cannons start out strength 7. The silencer gets +1 from the tide and +1 from a stratagem, and the Psy Cannons get +1 from the tide and +1 from a stratagem as well. So yeah, it's whether you want strength 9 or strength 6, or in an instance where you only need strength 8 and you can save the the stratagem, whereas the silencers although
10
the +1 damage on the silencers is pretty silly too, so it really just depends.
goes off on a 5.
So I take 5 more total. I'm updating your big game hunter, by the way.
Yeah, the Grey Knights just have a whole lot of different ways to
Hammer hands with the brother captain just
at this point.
on the front squad paladins A.
You know, I'm pretty excited about this kind of tournament is that
All right, I
it's
didn't kill
one
anything, I don't
game a
think.
day,
But
except 2 on this Saturday. But that's really nice. That way we don't get like worn out, and then we don't have to drive back.
yeah, I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, depending. I mean, if you're watching this at your local, underground, speakeasy or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know a squad can hold 2
Game store, I guess, because we can't meet at game stores now.
I think even
Maybe.
like knights can hold 2 objectives if they're close enough. We have a judge
Okay,
ruling
so
on that.
Avery asks a really good question.
Hold
how
on,
do
they
you
got a
check
judge ruling
LOS?
real quick. Let's
Yes.
tune in
Oh,
real
sorry.
quick about.
It's not going to slow the game down.
Yeah,
I'll look it
okay.
up.
So top of 3. Let's see.
So it sounds like the question
Wonder why you're
was,
gonna-
can a knight hold 2 objectives? And I think the answer is yes.
You're gonna hold more. You have 2 big game hunters now.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, chat group, but I don't know that there's any rule that says a unit can't hold more than 1 objective.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a command point to for the Spirit Seer stratagem for rerolls.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the
6.
scores for the end of turn 2.
You got it.
Currently, it is 8-2 with Ben in the lead, and we're just starting. We're just starting Steven's turn, so it is the top of 3. This game's going pretty quick. Pretty happy about the pace of play. We've probably been playing for about 45 minutes or so.
Holding objectives is by model. So a model cannot hold 2 objectives. But a unit
Yeah, and
can,
see right
because we
there
just
on the
care about
score,
models within 3
Ben
inches.
only got 2 primary points that turn. So, Steve
Somebody should tell Nick not to buy that.
to close the gap still.
Yeah, it's a critical turn 3 for Steven.
Now, if Ben does another 4-point sweep or whatever, and Steven gets nothing, then yeah, he might be too far behind by this point.
Right. Uh-oh, what is that sound?
That's my daughter. She's not enamored with what's on the TV.
Oh.
She wants to watch something else.
Uh-oh.
So you don't,
I don't know what
you don't
that
have anything
was.
else on this other Paladin squad, but you could use stratagems on them, right?
Correct. All the buffs are on Paladin Squad A.
All right, looks like Wraithknights are moving out.
Round 3.
Yeah,
One.
they need to get in there and start wrecking some havoc.
Yeah, no
But he's got to be
kidding.
careful. But he's got to be careful because if he gets too close, he could get power or countercharged by that other paladin unit, and that's gonna be bad with hammer hand and a bunch of smites.
Yeah, that would absolutely suck. So it's interesting. We have a lot of people here. So you guys, thanks for watching. This is Quarantine Hammer Game 1 of our bracket. Pretty exciting. we got Doug here on the line. He is the TO for Siege World, and I am the TO for the Iron Halo. We got a local player, Stephen Hetmeyer, here, playing his 3 Wraithknight list. And score is currently 8-2 with Ben in the lead, and it is the top of turn 3.
I just like to say that Steven has made me a believer in 3 Wraithknights.
I mean, it is a fun list. This is a throwback list to, what, 6th edition when they first came out?
Well, it also craps all over the stupid Imperial Fist nonsense where they're punishing vehicles, you know?
Yep.
3 Wraith Dog Knight.
You care if I remove my Warlock real quick?
Yeah, Jason, could you zoom out a little bit? We can still almost see the board a little bit.
Zoom out or
Yeah,
in?
maybe.
No,
What's
yeah,
that?
you need to zoom in.
I'm gonna move my Warlock
Oh,
back
okay,
if you don't
sorry.
mind.
I don't care.
It's just... Oh. so
follow the
terrible.
code of conduct. So good.
Basically, we want to be able to see the movement phase because this is going to be, pretty important. Getting these characters the correct distances and everything to cast powers and stuff.
Up here we go. Shining Spears are making their move. So I predict that Steven's going to Fortune and protect the Shining Spears. Then I think, what's the psychic power to move them again? It's Cheater McCheater psychic power, right?
Quicken.
Quicken, that's right. Yeah.
But they can't do that when they deep strike, or were they already there?
they
We
were
just didn't see-
totally already there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get him, Tiger.
So the question is though, who would he? Which squad? I guess it depends on which squad is buffed. Would he, if he would target, get my handy dandy tool? Sorry, I can't see. I got too many windows open. Here we go. Depends on which squad he's going to target. I feel like I'm not sure which one.
Well, he still gets to shoot. That squad has a whole bunch of shuriken catapult shots, so
Right.
he's probably going to try to I don't know, bait it out or something. But even still, I mean, they have enough attacks and everything. And if a Wraith Knight comes in and helps, then he might be able to take out a full Paladin squad,
Correct.
even
So
with all the buffs.
this one's closer, but I'm not sure if that one's buffed up or this one's buffed up. So, but we'll see.
Oh, they moved 16.
Night Spinner's moving out. Interesting thing is Ben still has, looks like 3 strike squads in reserve.
Yeah, there's no reason to bring them out and subcept them to getting picked off or whatever.
Right. He will have to bring them in next turn for sure.
Well, yeah, he does need to do that, or that's just silly.
All right, psychic phase. So
Someone
let's go ahead and
with
cast
the level of 40k style and panache as Ben
conceal
Cool Ranch
from
Sherwin
this
would never
spirits
do
here
something like
onto
that.
the bikes.
You never know. All right.
I do never know.
Nope. We're gonna cast protect onto them, the warlord.
Here we go. Protect. Needs a 7. Got it.
Goes up on a 7.
Ooh, that's gonna be really good on those
to who again? The spears?
shining
Yes.
spears. And Killzor is pointing out that the squad of paladins by objective 6 appears to be the ones that are buffed unless Ben is cheating.
And that is definitely possible. Just kidding. Ben is actually a really solid player.
Go ahead and cast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he really
If you
is.
want to look at a really awesome game where he has cheated the entire game throughout, take a look at Game 5 of Siege World on our YouTube channel. Just look up Lord Marshall TV on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch right now, click on the YouTube banner we have, and you can watch that game. It was pretty interesting, right? But all right, Doug.
No comment. That's in the past.
Hey, zoom.
Here we go. Quickened went off too.
That's that's really good, because otherwise he's looking at a pretty long charge.
I wonder if I could just put him up here. Is this impassable?
So yeah, looks like he's going to go after that unbuffed squad.
It is a 4-inch tall hill, so I would assume he can get on top of it.
Okay.
Now, I don't understand why they don't just move that wall out of the way so that he can put his guys there.
Forgot the FAQ that long ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's just ruined walls that you have to mess with.
There's a whole new meta
Stuff you
in
don't
the
gotta worry
terrain
about.
meta in the tabletop
Just you gotta
simulator.
do real distance.
Agreed.
Right, but in the charge phase, did they ignore the vertical
But see, like,
movement?
he could put himself in a really good position by getting a really big charge and jumping over the paladins so that Ben's guys can't reinforce, his other squad there can't.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's doing this. I think this is a tactical error, in my opinion, because once the squad, as you see, once the squad charges in,
My mouse is like dropping the mid movement.
and then they'll pile in, obviously, right?
If you want to help,
in
I'm trying to
here.
just get them all 16 inches.
But I don't. Even if he rolls like a 5, the squad here at the bottom will be able to 100% countercharge, and Steven is probably going to lose all those shining spears. I mean, is that a good? I don't feel like that's a good return on investment. Do you guys feel the same way?
Well, so here's the issue. He didn't have enough movement to the wall on the other. So what he really needs is he needs a big charge roll.
How did you do that when you?
And then he'd be able to jump over that squad towards objective 1. That's what he's really looking for.
Right, and the problem, the real problem is though that you cannot ignore infantry models in the charge phase.
Like I did
So,
that and just
even though he's a jet bike, it's still.
He can't ignore terrain. He can move over infantry with fly now.
Okay, excuse me. I'm just a little confused. I apologize.
Well, no, just like if you grab a crew.
That's
Yeah,
why I have
he
Doug
just
here.
can't-
He's the rules expert.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a rules expert.
Just have to
But
box them all up so the
if
yellows
see
pick
if
them up, and then you can
if he
bounce
was
them.
jumping on the other side of the wall,
This is what it does when I do
then
it.
he'd have a really long charge to go around, and then with pile-in, he'd only get like 5 guys in.
There you go.
So he's taking the other risk and hoping for a really big charge roll to put his guys as far away as he can, and then pile in and consolidate through, basically. Or that's what I think he's trying to do. I'm not going to speak for Steve. I'm not inside his head.
So King Duncan says in his chat, like Mike feeding me nuts to get the win level. So I bet there's a story behind that. Feel free to share in the chat. That seems like a pretty interesting story.
Squad down there, 48-inch range, and the Star Cannon shoulders are going to go into one of these.
A, B, or C.
What do you want me to say again, Bam?
Squad B.
Okay, the squad over here, the Paladin Squad B, it's going to use the 2 CP for -1 damage.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna roll over here. Okay, 2d6
Yep,
shots.
he's doing the -1
from Wraithknights.
damage.
5. So blue's going into your strike squad.
I'm sorry, did you say A, B, or C? I wasn't paying attention.
Let's actually go with the one closest to the building. I think that's A.
Hey, you got it. Go to
Oh my
ground.
God. King Duncan, someone tried to poison you with
This
nuts?
guy's not rerolling anything.
That's crazy.
So your strike squad has 3 at -3.
Who dead?
Everybody's a critic, Jason.
Accurate.
Okay, and then there's 2 red ones
It's
on
all
your
good, though.
paladins up here.
So it's interesting, Bam. It sounds like we're gonna get Mike's side of the story on how he tried to poison.
There's a
someone,
hurt
so-
guy there.
I think you should definitely start the game off with. So I heard you tried to poison
Guys.
someone. Okay, roll for first turn.
Accurate.
Did he have 1 or 2 wounds left?
He had 1 wound left.
Keeping track of gangbusters.
Oh, is that
The
Mr.
Night Spinner that
Mike in
moved
the
is going to
chat
go into
right
your
there?
now wounded strike squad.
It looks like it.
Shots. 8.
Dang.
Hitting you on 4s. Or you roll 1.
By the way, the banner at the bottom says Corona Hammer instead of Corona Hammer.
Yeah, I was trying to do something
1 at
cute.
minus.
It didn't work out.
Is it -3 or
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
-4.
Okay. So one guy's dead and then one guy's.
So yeah, that's
dead?
probably a good. That's probably a good question to the chat. How many, when have you faked a food allergy or a bathroom run
Oh,
to
man,
avoid
can't
having to
shoot my
play
side
somebody?
cannons last turn. Dummy.
I don't know if you want to bring that up in the chat with a couple people
Oh, on
in
the
here.
squads, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would have done much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Purple Wraithknight's gonna put 1 shoulder cannon into the last guy over there, and then the other shoulder cannon and big gun and Jude's paladins.
I did have a
I'm good.
I did have a game at
So we'll just do
Adepticon
that shoulder cannon to the
one
guy.
time. The
On,
the championships,
Reroll.
where they do the 4 rounds in one day, and it was a
Hits.
year like every other year where they started way late, and so
2 at -3.
round 4 was starting at like
You're not gonna do the
midnight
same.
or something, or
Oh,
11
man.
o'clock, and the guy I was playing against,
Hey, shots on your
looks at me and
paladins.
he's like, "Hey man, and it was one of those games that was like over by turn 1 anyway," and I was like, "Whatever, you win, I was shake, I don't care," and he was like, "Oh, thanks, man. Like, my house is totally flooded this weekend, and I've been here playing instead of dealing with it. So, like, this gives me an extra few minutes to go take care of it." And I was like, "What?"
What are you doing here? Is my question.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh,
that was a long time ago. That was like 6th edition, I think.
That's funny.
Okay, 1 at a time
You
because
know-
they have
you know
possibility
who-
of doing 3 damage.
The guy's name
these
was.
are just flat 2, the red ones.
Oh man, Brian something,
1 dead.
and it wasn't Bam.
Bam Hunter? No, let's just say it was.
No. Man, he's a Chicago local. He has really well
How
painted
many
stuff
total
all the
wounds are
time.
just out there?
3.
Kind of big, tall,
5.
Okay.
sort of balding dude. I know that really helps.
Sounds like you.
Okay, Grey Wraith Knight.
No, he's
gonna
taller than me.
shoot
He's really tall.
everything into that paladin squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. KM or KF McCord says my wife just pointed out that I definitely went to a tournament while his basement was flooded. So, but that happens every 2 weeks in the summer. Okay, fair enough.
That's the hero we deserve right there.
Right.
Okay, the blue are D3.
Was that 1 or 2 more damage?
That was 1 more.
Yep.
Alright, these are gonna go on side cannons.
Yep. So D3 damage.
Oh,
One.
I think I remember who. Yes, it was Brian Carlson. I'm pretty sure.
2.
If anybody knows him, he's a great guy.
The grand total of 3 so far, correct?
From that exchange, yeah.
Yes.
I won't forget next time, but I'm -1 damage. That one I saved.
Have you been taking 2 damage each or 1 damage?
From your last Wraith Knight that you just rolled, I took 2 damage each, but it's not a big deal.
Bam is right. I know they typed this in the chat a little bit ago, but I do need a full-time editor. If you want to volunteer, please let me know.
What's the
Put the Night
pay
Spinner
for
that
a
has not
full-time
moved yet
editor?
into
And oh, by the way, could you spin this around so we can see the
Squad.
paladins? It looks like he shot some.
Sure. Yep. Looks like there
before I do that, I'm
are
gonna shoot
5
the guy.
left. I think he had.
Should've done that
I think there was a full squad, maybe 9 left at that time.
Well, I mean, so the Shining
Just
Spears
one's in
have
laser range,
a bunch of
laser
shuriken
lance range.
catapults and laser lances. The Night Spinners and the Wraith
So
Knight.
we're gonna have 7
sun
laser
cannons and
lances
everything.
just the Paladin
So yeah,
squad A,
You got it.
and then,
this
all of
might
the
actually
shuriken
help him
catapults
out
in squad B.
by giving him a longer charge distance and more room to get away.
I would agree with that.
7 laser lances in squad A.
Maybe. I mean, it could also, be a trap.
Okay.
And Ben is known for traps.
Did you have
What
minus
is-
the wound? Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe. I mean, because.
We're at -4.
Well, I mean, they're just they could potentially
hurt
just
dude way
get
down here.
he could tide to
Yeah.
psychics and smite
Yeah,
those
Quicken
guys all off
would
the board
belong to
anyway.
your
So
bikers, correct?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know those. Quicken can
Yeah, no,
just go
it's
back.
I don't know.
to-
It's really a tough list to fight against.
I agree. Hey guys in the chat, if you guys want to see a particular action, just give us a holler and let us know.
Last
And we'll
one,
totally do that
So
for
you
you.
just killed the guy with 1 wound there.
Okay, so how much damage?
1.
2 damage a shot. I don't know how much you had.
Make sure to
I
add all
had
those
1 wound
bits
left.
too.
It was the guy I resurrected last
Yeah.
turn.
Follow our channel, please, so that we
one
can
laser
get.
lance in the other squad then.
So you'll be notified every time we go live. We're going to be streaming every
hits,
day this
straight
week
away.
and next week.
That was a weird.
Twice
little-
on Saturday for all
Sometimes
these
they
games.
just like pivot in the air around the same number and then. fall.
Oh, you're not going to be playing a game in the middle of the Warhammer TV
now the
preview,
shuriken.
are you?
Oh, hey, thanks, McCord.
Hey, leave my cars alone.
In all fairness, I think this Warhammer game would be more entertaining than possibly the GW reveal.
Trying to get them separate. Or you know what I'm gonna do?
Nope. They have to show us the pixelated Primaris this week. They just have to. The internet demands it.
Okay.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Thanks, man.
Aw, that wasn't your roll.
Oh, and Duncan wants to see your beautiful face, Jason.
Hey, I want to see your beautiful face too, so I can give you a hug.
It wasn't real.
So 3 at -3. And then 9 normal, so
Yeah, the 3 at -3 on the fresh paladin side cannon in the front.
Oh.
He dies.
is that 3 damage?
Yes, I got it added.
Okay. You only need 2 more to max gangbusters.
Yep.
So sounds like Steven's about to max
Explosives
gangbusters.
guy takes a wound.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take very much.
No.
I mean, he has 2 10-man paladin squads, so
1 additional wound dealt, correct?
Correct.
Sweet. 1 more wound for gangbusters.
So that Night Spinner that didn't move is gonna start target Strike Squad B. So that night spinner that didn't move is gonna start it.
So,
Alright, this is the last night spinner. You already shot the other one.
McCord,
Correct?
fortunately, no one in my family has Animal Crossing. Otherwise, my daughters would probably be playing that right now. But I'm pretty happy about that.
One armor save. One armor save. Yeah.
Let me tell you how well it goes over when I say, "Hey, honey,
So
I
we're
can't
gonna go
help
ahead
you
and
put her to
declare
bed
against the
because
four
I'm
paladins.
shoutcasting tonight."
Yeah, no doubt.
Alrighty. Man, getting those 2 dice. Well, 1 wound.
2 up.
Looks like Steven is charging.
Nice. This I can.
No, this is the bolter. That was
here
the
we go.
second you just rolled.
Oh, okay. So that would have been a 3 up.
Nothing.
Okay. Charge
And where's the
distance?
die roll at?
Here we go.
9 inches.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You needed a 6 to get there.
I'm glad you have it zoomed out so we can barely see it.
I mean, I can see it on my big TV over here.
No, not the combat. I mean the dice up at the top up there.
Oh, sorry. Well,
So what did
we're just getting the hang of this, guys. Come on.
What did he get? He get an 8. It looks like
He had a 9. He had a 9. So he definitely
Oh,
made that.
that's definitely really good. Now, what he needs to be trying to do is get as far as he possibly can, so that he can pile in even farther. Let's see if he's able to do that.
It's going to be very interesting. I don't think so. And he has to consolidate to the closest unit, unfortunately. Unfortunately, so.
Right, but the initial pile in, he can get. See that the bike that's closest to the objective can probably get touching it.
Sure.
If he consolidated it, and then the rest of them could follow suit. That would get him a further 3 inches away.
Okay, look okay to you.
The problem is they're just going to get smited next
great.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, pylons.
When you select them, I'm going to pay 2 to fight when I die.
Okay.
Yep, you good.
All right. Guys in chat, do you think the Paladins can hold on?
I mean, I'm sure he's going to pop transhuman.
He did,
Although,
and
to be
then
honest-
whenever they die, he said that they're going to be able to attack.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he probably doesn't even really need to do that. He could just let those guys die.
I mean, let's take a look at his CP counters right now.
All right.
So currently Ben has 6 left, so.
It's got 17 attacks.
But I mean, really think about it.
They're all the
So
same.
say those guys Say they wipe the Grey Knights and consolidate, and they hang out on objective
The
1.
Stardew Hickey.
The next turn,
Yeah.
the other 3 strike squads come in and smite them off the board. The 2 characters pop out and smite. The other paladins come and smite, and they're pretty much dead right there anyway.
I wonder for fun if I should do.
And then he fires and
what's the
fades
strategy when you
at
explode
something
on
else.
sixes?
That's true.
What's that called?
On the other hand, he could go ham and he can use transhuman and -1 damage or something on those guys as well, and
So my sixes.
they might not die anyway.
Yeah, KF McCourt's fortune did go off.
Oh, I'm having trouble slipping. Getting DDoSed. Alright, ready?
Ready.
Not a single 6, look at that.
Wow.
The protect helps a little bit too in the return
Looking for 3s.
attack.
Good roll right there.
All right, 2 at a time on side cannon, guys.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, there's one.
He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight. And he's fine. So I lose 2.
Seems pretty good.
We're all done with gangbusters.
So Steven just maxed out gangbusters right there.
Their swings.
Yep, that's
All right.
That's pretty good for him. But I believe, has he still not killed a unit this turn?
He has not.
Grease.
Yeah, he really
One.
he really needs those guys to die.
Nice 2 CP.
Yeah, hey, that's like mine. What's the minus?
-2 D3 damage.
If he can't make
Okay,
up
so
the
they have a
difference in
2 up from
primary points, it
protect.
doesn't matter if he maxes all his secondaries.
Takes a 1. Good, go ahead.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna roll the Paragon and the side cannon.
Yep, looks like a bike
Side
is
cannon.
gone, or a couple of bikes. It looks like.
Yeah, just one left the board.
These trash dice out of here.
That's how I felt, man.
1 wound from that guy.
Okay, 4 up. We're good. Oh,
4 from him.
1 guy? Or 1d3?
I think you can put a
1.
dice box or something on the table. I think the simulator has a provision for that.
It does. It does 100%.
That might make it easier to keep the camera on the dice rolls and also the table for for our next match or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely maybe have an area for dice
All
to be rolled on.
right. Leaderships, and then my turn.
Because you don't have to keep sliding over to the to the side or whatever.
Correct. Yep.
1, 2, I live. 3, I lose a guy. 4 plus,
Oh,
they're
what is
dead.
that mark for?
Here we
On
go.
these paladins down here.
Leadership.
They show no fear.
Yeah, why wouldn't he just pay 2 CP?
Oh,
They're fine.
what a lucky roll.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I mean, he did have a 75% chance to get a 4. So.
I only lost a guy.
I mean,
so
even
think I'll
still,
help
it's
this.
like,
Yeah, you're fine.
you know, you roll a 6 and then you lose points.
So
just
I
pay
think
2
I got
CP and
kill
it
one,
doesn't
kill
matter.
more.
Oh, he did
Oh,
kill.
that's gonna-
Steven did kill a strike squad. So right now they're
Turn
scoring.
3, right? And I hold 1.
Oh, so he did get something. Okay, well then,
Yes.
yeah, then it's not as important, I guess.
It should be bottom of 3, correct?
I'm top of 3.
I think I hold more because I've got 4 and 6, and you have 5.
Yeah. You still
Oh, you
have
have
to go
3.
for
Do you have
turn
3?
Hmm?
Oh, I
You
yeah, I
still,
suppose.
it's your turn.
Yeah, I
bottom
still
of-
got to do my
Yeah.
turn.
I'm impressed with how
You
well
can
these
skip it if
guys
you
are
want. I'll give you a command
navigating
point.
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Steven's a pro at Tabletop Simulator, so hit him up
Say,
if
man,
you
about that
have
messed up.
any tabletop Warhammer games you want to play. So right now it's Ben's turn, 8 to 7. Ben, Mr. Cool Ranch. Really think he's gonna have 3 squads. Looks like 3 strike squads are gonna come down this turn. I could definitely say he's probably gonna put them on at least 1 on 2. Do you think so? Capture an objective, or I don't think, maybe he doesn't have to do that at all. Right?
I don't even think. I mean, he just needs to kill 2 units, and he needs to hold more, and he gets 4 points, and that's pretty much, that's going to pretty much be all she wrote.
Right. Exactly.
He can literally move those paladins, like fire and fade them back into the building. If he needs to. I mean,
charge for Voldus.
the Shining Spears
Sure.
most likely are going to go away.
Yeah. Do you think this is a good trade?
What do you mean, the Shining Spears?
Oh man, I forgot to do
I
my
mean, Steve had to do something.
my Shining Spear Exarch power.
You kind of think maybe he should have been a little bit more aggressive with his Wraithknights, but on the other hand, a Grey Knight squad can go ham and just smoke one. Plus all those smites coming in.
Withdrawal, you know what I mean?
He's got to be cagey, but
Yep.
when he threw those, like, not being able to kill that Paladin squad off completely is heartbreaking, really.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. And it sounds like Steve forgot a power to lay off. So, yep. I think the Exarch has a certain power to break off or leave combat. Sounds like.
Oh, you're kind of swirly over there.
Oof, yeah, that's pretty big too.
You just come straight in, man. I'll pop the relic. We'll have a good time.
Is Ben the sportsman Sherwin gonna?
I don't want none of that relic.
It's
Probably
like
not.
72 stomps.
in our for fun
Not a big
tournament.
deal.
Probably not.
Oof.
Even though it's a for fun tournament, they are both competitors. So if you're just joining us right now, this is the first game of our Quarantine Hammer. This is kind of an exhibition match featuring lots of players from the Lord Marshall Conference. We're super excited that you're joining us. This is the bottom of turn 3. Ben is in the lead. What we did see this last turn was Shining Spears up here at the top of your screen. Made a charge and were able to kill only 2 paladins in melee combat. However, Ben rolled a 1 on his leadership and was able to
Pretty cool,
keep
man.
all of or not able to lose any guys. So pretty awesome.
Away.
Yeah, that's pretty
They're
big
just Wraithknights. I mean, nobody even.
because forcing Ben to have to kill 2 units
Oh,
to
like
tie
even
would have been a
more.
little bit more difficult, I think, with all the stuff he has left on the board.
I would agree with that.
But now
But-
Ben can just kill the bikes and push this turn.
Right. It depends on if the bikes, but I think the Wraithknights are going to be pretty tough as well with all the powers that are going to get on them, like Protect and Jinx and Jinx on the They're Grey
Alright, I'm
Knights
not gonna-
anyway.
Right. What I'm saying is, since Steve only killed 1 unit, Ben only has to kill 1 unit now to deny him the kill more.
There we go. We see the Grey Knights moving over to the left, close to the Shining Spears. You guys in chat, you guys enjoying this? Let us know. Tell us what you're doing right now. Bam Jitsu's probably smoking a stogie right now.
Yeah, Bam, did Steve play 3 Wraithknights today? When you guys played earlier?
No, they aren't actually going there. I'm just pulling them up.
Sure, man.
Lord is painting wave serpents. Pretty awesome.
Wave serpents are pretty cool.
That's pretty nice right there.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing his positioning right there. He's trying to make sure he gets enough smites.
You know what I really like about Tabletop Simulator and us doing a tournament format like this is it definitely helps that we can look over this and review.
Oh, do you mind if I move my librarians to behind this wall?
Go ahead, man.
There are certainly parts
That
of
was
this
not
that
the right guy.
I think are pretty neat, but you know, I dislike the lack of tactile sensation.
I do too. You know, I'm making a Sister's Army right now. I got some rhinos done. I got to paint some mortifiers. And I'm pretty excited. Hey, if you guys want us to kind of show us what you're working on in stream the next game, send us
I heard that's cheating.
pictures to contact at lordmarshall.org, and we'll feature those up on the next matchup tomorrow at 5:30, featuring Kyle McCord. I think he is in the chat right now. And let's take a look at that bracket right now anyway. But game tomorrow, Tuesday, March 31st. It's going to be Kyle McCord versus Sean. Imperium versus Space Wolves. The odds for Sean winning is 100 to 1.
100 to 1.
Yeah.
Peasants came out to riot with pitchforks.
I mean, it doesn't look very good at all.
All right, psychic phase.
I gotta be honest, that's what the odds would have been if you would have let me play.
Probably. He probably wouldn't have been on
Paladin
there
spot
too.
over there is gonna cast. We're gonna wait on that actually. We're gonna cast for the Armored Resilience on the
Playing
A.
right now, yes.
Paladin spot A.
So, Darkwind 02, Ben is playing Grey
Sanctuary.
Knights. And as you can see, we've got the secondary objectives: Big Game Hunter, Recon, King of the Hill. Ben has
Lane.
not achieved any King of the Hill, so that's kind of interesting. And then I also think probably Ben King of the Hill is probably a late game for Ben, and then also
Does
what
it
is
is at 5.
Recon.
See,
Gonna do a
the
CP.
issue is early on, you know, in the early turns, if he would have gone for King of the Hill,
I'll go off on a 7.
he would have exposed those units to getting multi-charged by a bunch of Wraith Knights and the Shining Spears all at once, and that wouldn't have been good.
And then I'm gonna do the 5 strike squad smites.
Sure, I got my smite tracker right here. Are you still in that same paradigm thing, right?
Yep, still in 2 damage.
I don't know what you're doing right now, Jason.
I got a counter right here.
Oh, he's rolling for smites, and
I know,
I'm
but
just
he's
trying
got
to
no paint.
capture those rolls.
No, I was just gonna take them all at the same time. If you
No,
want.
that's what I mean, like the
Oh, okay. Second smite.
feed seems to be acting up a little bit.
Third.
I think it got fixed right now.
4th, 5th.
Is it okay now, guys? I don't see any
Brother
lagging
Captain?
at all.
Paladin squad A is going to cast smite from the guy closest to that Wraith Knight. This smite does go off because it's +1.
Guys in chat, let
Another
us know
one.
if it's the
And
feed
then
is good.
Libby B, who's in range.
I'll have to get my chipmunks working
The
again
Brother
if not.
Captain goes off.
Yeah, you just get, you know, the +1
So 16
base
more ones.
to cast across the board is just really good for Grey Knights.
So I take 12.
You got it. And then we're going to warp
6
shape.
paces that goes.
That'll go off. We'll change to the shoot. These 2-man paladin squad are going to smite because they don't have a better thing to do. I did that in the wrong order. 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Kills the last guy. Kills the wounded guy.
I cast Sanctuary on him.
Hey, Jason,
Hammer
could you zoom
hands.
out a little bit? He made sure that the bikes are closer than the Wraith Knights, right?
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's all the smite was from here.
All right, now we'll move to the shooting phase.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look, he targeted this Wraith Knight here in the front.
We're gonna start with the
Tell
strike
it only
squads.
has,
They're all gonna
3
shoot
wounds
at
left.
your knight with 3 wounds
wow.
left.
Yeah. Power of smite.
If you don't mind, I'm just not gonna bother with the bolters.
Sure.
Yeah, well, you know, there's not really much you can do about that.
No, not at all.
And since his characters are all behind, none of them are in range to deny, although he'd only get a couple of denies anyway.
Right.
Need a 4. Nope, next one. One.
At -1, right?
Correct.
How much damage?
2.
Feel no pains.
Oh, wow. That was clutch.
Three from that one.
Yep, saw them double 6s.
Got 1 win left.
Well, right at 1 win.
4th one.
Is he going to be able to finish it off?
2.
3. Yep.
They explode.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a 6. Woo! That's 1 Wraith Knight down.
Did it blow up?
It did not. So fortunately, it's in good shape.
Last one. I don't think I can see that Wraith Knight. Let me check line of sight.
Hey, Steve, how many wounds does the Night Spinner have?
12. So he's done
Oh.
36 total.
Yeah, cool.
I got one more that can see the Grey Wraith Knight. Three.
He's maxed his big game hunter now.
Man, and so I didn't think he had enough firepower to do it, but I guess he
And
did.
then we're gonna do 4 CP here. We're gonna side bolt and reroll the wound with the Paladin squad.
Sure.
So I've got 20 bolter shots and 16 side cannon. I'll start with the side cannon. I will spend 1 to hit on 3s as well.
I'll go to ground.
Here's the side cannon. Reroll once from Boldus.
Got to pull out the special dice.
I reroll the wounds, so if you could leave them aside.
What's that coming from?
That was part of the 2 CP, Slay the Beast.
Oh, okay.
Is it -1 or -2 now?
It's -1.
It, 4 go through. So 8 damage. So you like the reroll wounds better than? Can't you do a 2 CP strat for +1 strength, -1 AP?
Yeah, I like this one more.
Man, he's going to score a lot of points this turn.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's been a pretty clutch game
That's a
so
litany
far. I
version
think it's
of it.
almost going to get a reach right here.
Well, yeah, he's gonna.
No, I mean for reroll the wound, or are you
kill
talking
more and
about?
hold
No,
more.
there's a stratagem for side cannons and silencers.
So, yeah,
that
I
gives
think
them
he's,
+1
like,
strength and then an
7
additional
or
AP.
8. He might be
Yeah, it
8
would make
points
it
ahead of,
9,
or
so
he's
you
going to be
can
8 points ahead of Steve right now. I don't know if
I
Steve
need, let's
can
see, 14 more dice.
make that up.
Nope, I agree.
Those are wounds, correct? But I gotta do 14 more. 'cause someone
Especially
threw
with
away all my
units as durable as
rerolls.
that last
Oh.
Paladin squad. He can play KG with all the other with all the other Strike Marines and everything. But you don't know. Actually, I'm going to go back to your bracket here. Does Steve have the Citronome on his...
So these bolters are strength 5
he
now?
does.
There's strength 6 -1 2 damage.
So, one of those Wraithknights could, conceivably go crazy ham on a squad if they get the chance.
Build 5.
So let's take a look at how many wounds these Wraithknight have. Steve is definitely updating them as oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, Fire
Like
and
there's only
Fade
2
and
wounds right now for this one Wraithknight. So
getting
Bamjitsu
blasted with,
dice are boring.
Apothecary and Boldus, you're gonna shoot him.
he's getting blasted with the Tide and with the Fire and Fade and all the strat. Man, oof, that is some crazy firepower, and the Wraithknights can't really hide or anything.
Nope, I agree. Yep. I mean, they could touch cover and get +1. That's about the only
Yeah.
thing they can do. And be 50% obscured. Or 25. excuse
I
me.
don't know. They got to be
Okay.
50% obscured.
Librarian.
It depends on how high those walls are and if they're,
Both of them.
yeah. I mean, because if Sir, for example, like he wouldn't be if he backs away,
He's
kind of out of position. It's
Yeah, it's just there's.
That was a good sweep across the battlefield there.
Did you guys like that? Maybe I'll do that more.
I think that because you have the ability to, you should do that as much as possible.
Okay, cool. Let me change some control. See if I can get. Here we go. Movement speed.
Off, Gary.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, especially. Let me slow it down even more, guys, for you. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to give anybody, vertigo or anything.
And brother captain.
Okay, that's really a little too slow for me.
Nada. Dang, he lives.
All right, learning on the job.
All right, charges.
Sure.
Start with Voldus. It's an 8.
So Doug, when we get you in game, I'll probably have
Big fat
you look at
no.
the dice
All right, now
rolls
the
and tell us how
paladins.
they are.
You want me to be your dice monkey?
Yeah.
Also
So-
an 8.
So it looks like I thought he failed the charge.
Nice.
I think he just made it now. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of CP left.
What, I
So
roll
he
9?
still had like 6 CP left or
Yep.
something, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah, those paladins are getting in there. And let me check his list. Are they armed with halberds or falchions?
It's like halberds. Okay, so Voldus failed the charge.
Yeah, so paladins have 3 attacks, and then they're gonna have 4 with shock assault. It's gonna hurt. And they can fight again if they need to.
Right.
He shouldn't need to, but so good.
All right, now activate the paladins.
Yeah, then that other squad is right there also gets to,
Sure, sure.
they still get to punch too.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to configure all these controls real quick.
Yeah, you're seeing the man behind the curtain right here.
Yeah. Looks like Ben is trying to maintain coherency. Gonna look up one more
Okay,
thing.
so I get 2 guys. Staff and a halberd.
Sure. Smack him.
Staff first. Two -1s.
Yeah, they'll take 3 up armor saves. How much damage is it? I might.
1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Hey, Apocalypse.
Sorry, I had a phone call. I just
448.
instinctively hit my button.
Thank you for hosting us.
Now the halberd.
Like Halberd got 3 hits, 2 wounds.
2.
Minus 1.
Minus 2.
Good. 4 ups.
And he made
Love
both.
it. Okay, I'll go ahead and interrupt.
Okay.
I think everyone's at least within an inch of somebody who. If I choose
Yeah,
to
not sure
pile
why
to
he
the closest
didn't,
person, right?
Yes.
I guess he's trying to get King of the Hill.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or it's an inch of a person.
Doug, do you think he will be able to get King of the Hill?
They're all gonna go into your squad that hasn't hit.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, he has the bottom of the turn, and he has, it looks like 2 units. Or, I mean, does he only need 1?
I think it's 1 now.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna
Yeah,
finish
so I
my
mean,
piling
he
for
pretty
my
much,
paladins.
he should have it, but I mean, did he kill more than 1 unit? You'd almost think.
He only killed 1 unit, so
Oh,
Steven-
it looks like he's piling in right now.
10 minutes.
yeah, he is. So Steven interrupted. I think he is going to try to finish off this halberd squad here at the bottom.
10 wounds.
Just did 10 wounds. That's nuts. Let's see if Ben can make saves.
You mean 3 wounds? Because you're off the charge, dude.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
Oh.
There.
Never mind, 3 wounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 wounds, man. How many attacks do they? Wow, is strength 3?
This dude, the second with the halberd.
Oh,
Well, he's very
once.
dead.
The next one,
Paragon.
and he's safe.
Fine.
So,
Okay. At the end of fight phase, I'm gonna withdraw.
So get to swing.
Sure. Just wanted to make sure that
You didn't forget. I know. I feel like the dice hate me in this game. 1 wound.
minus
Minus 2.
2. Yep. Finishes off the guy. All right.
And withdrawal gives you a 16-inch move right now.
At the end of the fight phase, if this unit contains a Shining Spear Exarch within an inch of an enemy model,
Only
that unit
within
can
9
fall
inches
back
of
and
the
move
center
up to
of the
6
table.
inches as if it were your movement phase.
So yeah, it looks like he's not gonna get it.
yeah.
So I guess he's just trying to hold that other objective there.
Yeah, right now he'll hold. Ben will hold 6, and I think Steven is just trying to get out of combat and then make another charge again. Wraithknights, I feel like the Wraithknights are definitely going to target this Paladin squad right here.
So
Oh,
are
that was a
you-
terrible. Let me try to do a better job. There we go.
It's gonna be weird.
With your Madden skills.
Madden skills. Yeah, but I had to configure this all today, so I'm pretty happy it's all working for the most part. Hey, if you're just joining us, this is the top of turn 4. Let's get over to the score sheet right now. 10-7, Ben in the lead. This game has been pretty close, so we've been pretty happy with it. Doug, could you give us a quick recap of what's happened so far?
No, so basically the
I
Green,
like that. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna do that.
no, so Ben has actually been the Green Knight player has been extremely cagey and methodical about his poking out to do damage, and then keeping his guys hunkered down to making it difficult for Steve to score any points off of him. Steve, on the other hand, pushed the Shining Spears out in turn 2 and tried to cause some havoc. They were able to kill a great Paladin squad down to 2 members, and then It looks like now he's able to fade out of combat. Ben just set up his castle a little bit better, was able to get rid of a Wraith Knight, and now it looks like we're going to have a really bloody turn 4.
Yep. I mean, hey, at least it's like semi-close, right?
Ben,
Yeah, I think so. Ben wasn't able to score kill more,
Yep.
it looks like, and
more?
I'm not sure, does he still have
I do, I
hold more
believe.
at the bottom of this turn?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, so
I think we now contest 1 and 3.
if Steven can make some magic happen right here, this game might turn around.
Yeah, the only downside is this Wraith
You
Knight
tied 1-1.
right here
Yeah.
is down to 1 wound. So
That's all you need.
that's true. That's true.
King of the Hilling.
I mean, the thing is, it is tiered.
I'm king of the hill, I think.
It is tiered, but if he runs in and explodes all over something, that
Squad has to be wholly within 9. Of
not
the
be horrible.
center.
2 units that are a combination of non-character.
Oh, it's 2 units. I definitely don't have it now.
Yeah.
Because I believe Wraith Knight does D6 mortal wounds explosion, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Hey, Wes.
get in there.
Yes.
I will send you the behind enemy lines ruling real quick.
Okay.
Is Ben trying to pull some shenanigans?
Okay,
I don't think
start of my
anybody
turn.
is-
Of course, Ben is trying to cheat. No, I'm just kidding. Ben is a really great player.
I'm not trying to cheat.
Start of my turn, I'm going to spend 2 command points to heal this Wraith Knight. D3 wounds. Three wounds.
Nice.
So, because they count for double wounds, 4 wounds puts him at 8 wounds.
Now, could you do me a favor and look up when you use that stratagem?
Start of the turn, I looked it up.
Okay, because some of them say at the end of the movement
I mean,
phase
Ben
heal.
also could just concede because he's afraid.
I would agree with that too. All right, guys, if
Okay,
you're just
so I'm
joining us,
back in my
top
second
of turn
profile.
4, Steven Cern. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow
Okay,
our Twitch channel. Just click the follow button, then you'll get notified of every game that we'll be streaming during Quarantine Hammer for the next 2 weeks.
go ahead
So
and burn
one
that
game
last
every
CD
day.
for the pre-roll
And
filter.
if you don't know what Quarantine Hammer is, go to our website,
Okay.
lordmarshall.org. Click on Quarantine Hammer, and it'll give you a brief description of what it is. And we see that Wraith Knight moving right on forward. What do you think the Paladins are thinking at this time? Do you think like, oh man, this is just like that demon I fought the other day? Like that Skull Crusher? Easy, Eldar, nothing.
I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're thinking, please don't blow up all over us.
Can you pull that squad off the strikes off the board? That was what I grabbed the dead squad A instead on accident.
A bunch of
what was
5-man
it?
strike squads right there don't want to roll a 5+
This D squad
for
is
mortal
not hit.
wounds.
It's dead.
No.
That was
Tell you what, I'm putting 2 more Wraith Knights in my basket on eBay right now.
I mean, they're probably on sale. No joke.
They will be until this game concludes, so I need to hurry up and buy now.
You know what I really like about Tabletop Simulator is no one bumps my freaking cameras. There's so many times I've had heart attacks when people have bumped my cameras. Oh my gosh.
I thought you were going to say something else. Bump my models or something.
Oh, come on, Doug.
Nobody does that. Fake news.
Fake news.
Wraith Knights are also just cool models.
They are. They are very cool.
They weren't cool in, what was it, 6th edition, where they could just do anything, and it was really obnoxious to fight against them. Jono asks, are the list posts anywhere?
Yes, Jonah. So if you go to our website, lordmarshall.org, click on Quarantine Hammer, and you'll be able to select the players that are playing tonight. Steven is playing an Eldar army, and Ben is playing Wraithknights, so you'll be able to take a look at those lists. So Tony T, hi Doug. What's up, man?
Tony is my... what the heck, man? It starred out my link. Can you guys see that?
It did. That's good.
It was not porn, I promise.
Now, let me see if it does it for me. I can do it. Is that Tony, the guy that just cut a whole bunch of stuff? So.
Well, this is what, 3 up and 1?
It's our favorite resident hero right now, Tony, the grocery store worker.
What's up, Tony? Hey, you know what? For our celebrity matchup, because quarantine's going to last apparently to the end of April, so we'll probably do this again, another 16-man tournament. Doug, would you be interested in helping us shoutcast, right?
For what? Wait, what? Doing one now?
Absolutely. We'll do it again. Anyway, we'll probably, if this is really popular, we'll probably do it again. So, yeah, I'm just messaging right now. If you see the little pop-up at the bottom of the screen, Wes and I are messaging about how, was it King of the Hill? And we were just making sure that Ben does not have King of the Hill, which is accurate. So right now we see Steven moving his Shining Spears up on the board. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to take a while to get back. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button, so.
So bad.
I know. It's like training day 101.
Okay. Psychic powers.
All right, psychic powers for Steven. Let's tune in.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Quicken on the Spirit Seer with a relic. That doesn't go off. Gonna try to throw him up there and pop the relic on the Wraithknight. It's gonna die. We'll cast go ahead and try casting Fortune on the Wraithknight. That's full health. Want to reroll the 1 with the Farseer ability. Yep, a 9.
Like Fortune
Yeah, I
on the
believe I have
Wraithknight.
somebody in deny range.
Yep.
That's actually really good. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ben just denied Fortune. That's
Cast
really
Doom on
good.
your Paladins.
Yeah, that's... Well, it's good for Ben. It's not good for Steve.
Even, yeah.
You gotta clarify.
Cast Jinx on the Paladins. He's off on an 8.
So it's really funny. They have these little pegs right here in the center.
Heal, gosh.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, those are keeping track of his stuff.
So
Keeping track of the psychic powers that are up.
Smite. Do I have to be within 18 inches of the visible person model in your squad, or if I can like view these guys, can I cast it?
I
really like
believe
that
rules
skill.
as written, you can cast it as long as I have a model and you have line of sight to the unit.
All right, guys in the chat. I think last time we were saying that Steve-O did not have a
All right, we'll go ahead
chance.
and try to smite him.
What are your thoughts now?
All right, man. My psychic phases
I
aren't
want to
what
wait
the
to
Grey Knights
see
are.
if that Wraith Knight blows up.
Go with shooting phase.
Sounds good.
And
If that
We'll
Wraith Knight
start
blows
with,
up, then something special's about to happen.
Nope, I agree.
do you remember which? Do you have a Wounded Grey, a Strike Squad right now, or no?
No.
A lot of cheap Wraith Knights on eBay.
Tell you what, though, guys, this is
We're
a
gonna
pretty
have this
awesome
Wraith
game.
Knight here into your one Paladin down there.
I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I
with
would.
The big gun and the Sun
I
Cannon.
thought this was going to be pretty one-sided.
Into Strike Squad, Echo.
I think Ben made a mistake with the Paladins last turn. I think trying to string out across those
Alright, so
objectives
2d6
was probably the wrong move, but
Big numbers.
maybe not.
Okay.
He did win Siege World, and I didn't, so.
Hitting you on fours, re-rolling. His
I mean,
natural
you
was
kinda gave it to
on
him.
fours.
I let Ben win, true.
I'm sorry, this is into the Paladins or the Strikes?
This is into the single Paladin down there.
Oh, okay.
I did rule against Dave in their game. A very controversial call.
In Justin's game? And Dave?
No. Dave and Ben.
Ah, gotcha.
Into the Strike Squad. Fours rolling.
Whoa, Bam! You're talking my
Strike
language.
-3.
And thanks, Tony. You're in my heart too.
I feel like attacking these strike squads is like baby seal hunting.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean they're only 5-man units, and he needs to pick up at least a kill one. You know.
Declare all your weapons before I make a decision there.
On the other hand, you have to wonder, does he need that extra firepower to take out
Yeah, I'm
Paladins?
gonna spend 1 point to make -1 on the.
On the wing.
It's the stratagem I was using on the Paladins earlier, but since I'm not over 5, it's cost me 1 CP.
All those units
Sure,
are
so it's
extremely
-1 to
dangerous,
wound.
especially with the
Not
Wraith
-1 to
Knight
wound, -1
missing
damage.
fortune or
Okay,
getting
cool.
fortune denied.
So lances. 3 hits. 2 invulns.
Take 1 damage.
Doug, are you okay?
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean? What happened?
Okay, just kidding.
It's a 3 armor save
No,
and 5 invulns.
I'm just watching the insanity right here while also looking at Wraith Knights on eBay. it's addicting.
So 1.
So I take 3 total.
Yep. So you have left 2 or 3?
Bam's also got me excited.
3 left.
So what are we doing here,
Okay.
Jason? Who are we shooting at?
The full health Wraith Knight's gonna pour into the Paladin squad.
Got it.
That's what we're doing. Wraith
Easy
Knight,
shots.
this Wraith Knight over here, into the Paladin squad.
Mhm.
That looks like something.
Blue with the shoulder fire. within 12 of the war line.
Oh, I'm just looking at his list again. I did not realize that the Wraithknights do not have guns on their
So that
shoulders.
doesn't wound.
Threes don't wound. Is that
Yeah, that's -1 to wound.
okay? Yep.
Let's go on a staff bro.
I mean, I know.
Or, I mean,
you
a
know,
halberd schmuck.
he's probably scraping for points here, but man, just a couple extra shuriken shots would have been nice, you know.
Yeah.
2 damage.
I think he was definitely scraping for points.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Night Spinner 2 into the wounded.
Yeah, that's something you always gotta try to figure out. Is like, do I need those extra upgrades? Like, are crystal targeting matrices useful on the Night Spinners or not? You know.
7.
But when you're trying to fit everything in, you just gotta
They both move,
do it.
correct?
Yes,
Correct.
hitting on 4s. 1 reroll. Okay, 1 wound. Yeah, 1 at -4.
Oh, by the way, thanks for all
Second
those
Night Spinner,
numbers,
same
Tony.
score.
I mean, that's still a lot of strike squads
Okay.
right there. A lot of dudes.
Well, see, what he could also do is he could get rid of a bunch of them. He could try to charge and kill
Charge
another
phase,
strike
we're gonna
squad or
charge the
two,
wounded Wraithknight and your
and
paladins.
then basically just leave the paladins.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a better play or not, but you know, and it's hard to say. His striking scorpion or his bikes look like they're going to try to assassinate somebody.
Only ones that matter, the Psy Cannon.
This is going to be critical here.
Yep. No, I agree. What do you who do you think the Shining Spear is going to go after? Voldus, the Apothecary, Librarian?
No.
Man, any of them are good targets, to be honest, but you know, Voldus casts like 4 powers or something. I mean,
Yeah, it's nuts.
plus he's got that Thunderhammer that you know, swings on without a -1. I mean, that's basically a dead. Like, he could basically kill a
-1
Wraithknight by
ignite.
himself.
Yeah, he could take out a Wraith Knight himself. So maybe Voldus is the correct target on this.
He tanks him.
Yeah, what does he have? Like 5 attacks
I'm
or
not gonna
something?
bother
So he's
rolling
gonna
the
have
bolters.
6 with shock assault.
Okay. Charge.
Right.
You know, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. He can cast Hammerhand on himself,
6.
and then you know, like he can finish one off.
That's about what I needed.
Sounds good.
Looks like the Wraith Knight is making it into. Oh, it just fell over. Looks like it died.
Oh, does it blow? Please blow up.
Okay. The bikes will charge Voldus.
Yep, we called it. Bikes are charging Voldus.
Yeah, he needs to go.
Nada.
Wow. They're in.
6.
Now the question is, I guess he only declared Voldus as charge, but would you want a multi-charge? Maybe a
No, I
strike
don't-
squad? No.
Not against Space Marines because of
Can you somehow pile
shock
your
assault.
paladins into my bikes? 3 of them 3.
No, I don't think I am. Well, I mean, I could be within 4.
Right, if you have the range, you could go into them, right? And then hit them.
They're way too dangerous, and you know, you're gonna need every extra attack or whatever on Voldus to take him out.
Right.
He's sitting on a 4+ invulnerable save, so
Man, and Steven's got to be careful because this unit right here, yeah. Oh, heroic intervention.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Did they leave him too close?
He's trying to finagle us so that he doesn't have to. So it looks like he only might be get 1, 2, 3, 4 units into combat. That 5th one probably has to be left alone, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's trying to keep those guys away as well, because I think they have a stratagem or ability or something, to also be able to.
How many attacks does Voltus have?
Heroic intervention.
I only have 160.
That's where the bike base is kind of, are your own worst enemy here.
Okay,
Right.
we'll start with the bikes.
And zooming in right there on those Cheeto bases. Those look so good.
So is it an inch of a model that's within an inch of a model base? I think that's...
Correct.
Yeah, somebody that's within an inch.
Yeah. And that lava
15
looks good.
attacks. Or 11 attacks. 11 attacks.
I might have to buy some bases to do up like that. Those look really good.
5 emeralds.
You put Doritos on those
And
bases.
your stratagem, that's
I mean,
more
I just so
phase,
happen
right?
to have
you
a
just
fresh
take
bag.
damage now.
For my quarantine, so
Quarantine stash.
you can hobby and snack.
That's the best part.
I'm gonna spend 1 to fight on death.
So let's look at how many command points Benz has. He's spent quite a few. He has 1 left. Wow.
Well, yeah,
He
doing all that
started with-
+1 damage and everything.
Yeah.
Nice. -3, right?
Yeah, -3 damage.
6s. 4 bikes are dead.
So it looks like Boldus bought the farm.
Okay, Mr. Wraithknight.
Yeah, I mean, what did he get? He get 4 or 5 guys in there plus the Exarch.
Yeah, he got punked. Fortunately, there's only 1 shining spear left, but I think they did their job.
Oh, 12 stomp
100% did their job. Yeah, KF McCord,
Okay.
14 Hammer is brought to you by Doritos.
Nobody's surprised.
Nope, not at all. All right, you guys watching, do you think the
so your
Eldar player
power
Steven
is
can
what?
turn it out now?
-1.
-1 to wound.
Okay, so winning you on 3s now.
I don't know that he still can. He's still down on primary points, and he's not going to get.
5 at -2.
I don't think he'll be able to get.
Okay, we're gonna go 1 at a time on step.
So if anything,
Yeah.
maybe he pushes and prolongs the inevitable, but
4 up since I'm -1
I think it depends on if they go to 6 turns.
from Jinx.
yeah, he really needs. He really needs that Wraith Knight to blow up big.
Let's see how many command points Steven has.
Dead Paladin.
0. Okay.
4 up.
But basically, Ben just needs to cast the power to get 1, and then he'll have the 2 to +1 damage, +1 strength, his stuff, and that'll be another dead Wraith Knight next turn.
Those are
Right.
fine. I rolled through all your dice.
Assuming those paladins all, survive. He's got to be careful. He can't, with only 1 wound, he can't use the Citronome because, or maybe he will, because does it do a wound at the end of the phase or at the beginning?
On
I don't
Highlands?
remember. For that Wraith Knight to double fight, or double its attacks.
That's a good question. I prefer to leave that to the experts, and I'm not an Eldar expert.
I don't have the codex in front of me, so I. That would be the ultimate like clutch move is have it kill the crap out of like 3 or 4 paladins and then and then blow itself up.
3 halberds and a staff.
These guys are like, oh hey, you're really big, but we got halberds, and they're awesome. Hey!
Yeah, but those guys should in fact. So wait, did Voldus actually not die?
Yes, he is totally gone.
Oldest is dead, right?
4 minus 2s. Yes, Voltus is dead.
We got.
Yeah, I mean, if that's end of turn, that means he could still use it because the thing's dead either way.
2.
But he could definitely use 24 attacks against the paladins.
2.
Was that your whole?
Hitting on 5s, unfortunately.
The staff.
Hitting on 5s, wounding on 2s. Unless that squad has the -1 to wound power.
2 from the staff, -1.
Here we go. Needs 4s.
1.
Two.
If he blows up.
Oh, there we go.
Nope.
All right, Wraith Knight down.
At the end of the fight phase, I'm
Does he
gonna withdraw.
blow?
Should give me a behind enemy lines point.
Can you withdraw if you're not in combat?
Yeah, don't you need to be
Oh,
within
you're right.
range
No.
of an enemy model?
You're right. But I still think I'm in your deployment zone.
If this makes things explode, we'll know.
Can you do the revert in time and see where he actually was?
Nope.
I don't know how far back it's going to take us.
Checking for behind enemy lines.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it looks like he's out.
Just barely.
Man.
Wow. Actually, well. His base is there, just tad.
Yeah.
Let's see if Wes gives it to him.
He needs that point.
Yeah, he does. All right, so let's take a look at the score real quick. Looks like they haven't updated yet, but he would definitely kill one. I can't mark these, unfortunately. Dang it. I think he's gonna mark them now.
So 7-inch charge.
Wow. Wow, Steven is definitely having a hard time with accomplishing those secondary objectives for sure.
Yeah, that's so. You know, if you're not falling behind on too much on the primaries, then and you can still make up the difference in your secondaries, then you're still in a good spot. But if you're falling behind in the primary and you're not able to complete your secondaries, then you're in a world of hurt. And I think that's on this turn is when it's really gonna hit home.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I mean, but look how now Ben is basically, if Steve got another secondary, they'd be tied right now. If he had maxed out another secondary, it'd be 13 and 13, and Ben would have some real trouble trying to keep the trying to keep the pressure and momentum up. But he's got he's got a huge comfortable lead, and there's only 2 turns left.
Yeah, I would agree.
And now that other Wraith Knight's
Let's
going
do
to die.
Psychic Phase. Let's do CP.
Who's casting this?
And Tony, I don't know nothing about no sports ball, so I don't know what that
Just
means.
tell me who's casting what power, because I got denies.
This is gain 1 CP.
No, I know, but what model is it? Okay.
We're gonna warp shaping.
Also, send all spare
I'm gonna
Wraith
try to
Knights
deny that.
to my PO box.
Goes off on an 8.
Did you get your CP?
He did.
I did.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try to deny it with the force here. Oh. Can you reroll those?
You can re-roll the 9 dice with the runes.
Good. We'll try it. 9. We gotta keep you off the double damage smite.
Okay. Hammer hands on the paladins.
Darling, you are
Okay.
fabulous.
Apparently, Bam is trying to sell you a Wraith Knight.
Yeah, no, I said throw me some numbers, and then Tony threw a bunch of numbers at me.
I think we're gonna smite down the
Like,
line.
I would
So
like to
5
buy
strike
one of
smites, Libby smite, apothecary smite, paladin smite.
Yeah.
Strike 1.
Oh, also, my father-in-law hates Guy Fieri.
She's hitting the Wraith Knight.
By the way.
Strike 2. Strike 3. Strike 4. Strike 5.
You
Jeez.
kinda going fast. I got 4
Sorry.
denies.
Oh, not bad.
I was waiting for. There was a 7 in there, I think. Or did you roll a 6, which would become a
I
7?
rolled a 6, which would be a 7.
Okay, I'll try that on the force here. Second deny. Yeah, it goes through. So you have 4 mortal wins right now.
Okay.
You heard it here first. Wraith
Strike
Knights are the
5.
new Eldar meta.
Preach.
Okay, parrots.
I'm gonna turn the facing to a 2 so I
Get your
don't.
Wraith Knights at
Sure.
Wizard
Brother
Player,
Captain
right?
Smite?
Is that Bam's store?
That is Bam's store. So we're actually gonna have Brian on here. Let's
try
definitely
from
take a
the
look at
Wizard
the
Brothers, yeah.
bracket and the schedule real quick. If you are just joining us right now, this is Quarantine Hammer Game 1. We're doing this over the coronavirus quarantine that we
Libby
have. Real quick, tomorrow's game is going to be Colin McCord versus Sean, Imperium versus Space Wolves, and then on Wednesday we are going to be having Cullen and Duncan, Imperium versus Imperium Army, and so that's going to be awesome. So if you want to know where to find
Libby
lists
too.
and all the other information about Quarantine Hammer, go to lordmarshall.org. Click on Quarantine Hammer right there in the center of the page, and you can take a look at the lists. You can take a look at the schedule, the brackets, and
Paladins.
see how the game is rolling out.
Arrows.
Like we got a perils. Oh, 3 wins. Oh, that's brutal.
That's not good. Who was that on?
That was on the Paladin squad, so it's not that bad. Still sucks.
Silly.
That's a 55-point model that's gone.
So,
Yeah,
Mr.
Yeah,
Warby
Warby,
wants a
hold
link.
on one second. Let me put it up on here.
I've got them on their names.
Okay. You've done 9 mortal wins.
That's all my smites.
You got anything else?
Nope, that was everybody's powers.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget that Exarch back there had to take all those smites from those characters until he dies.
Yep.
Okay, that would have done 2 or 3.
That's a 9-inch charge now. Okay, so the paladins are gonna charge, or no, I gotta shoot. Shoot first, Ben.
No, don't do it.
I got 5 side cannons. If you don't mind, I'm gonna roll them together.
Sure, man.
It's Connor, but his name is Duncan.
Hey, Doug, you threw this on Comp 40K too, right?
I did not. I just threw it in my Discords.
Oh, I gotcha.
I don't understand how Facebook
Disregard
works.
this bottom left dice then.
That's fair.
My middle name's also Connor.
7.
7 wins on the Wraithknight.
Yep. -1 to 2 damage.
4 of them.
Yeah, it looks like that Wraith Knight is taking wounds.
Yeah, if it can survive. If. I think Steven might have
Now
a
the
chance.
paladins.
I mean, he's got a charge on it too.
I'll spend my 1 CP to hit on 3s.
I mean, if it survives with what, 1 wound or something, I mean.
Four.
3. Oh, was that Dyson?
Yeah, that dice was in there.
Looking for 4s. Love
Wow.
Man,
He made
That's a
them
lot of
all.
wow.
Huge roll right there, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
charges.
'cause
First,
actually,
we're gonna
Wraith Knight
do
is still in his
the
top
brother
bracket
captain.
because he's Iandon.
No, wait, that's so dumb. Let me do the paladins first.
All right, we got a
2d6
charge with Paladins. I believe it's a 9-inch charge. Nope. Oh, excuse me. No, that's Steven's rolls. Never mind. I thought that was the charge.
His Overwatch.
Yes,
There's
correct.
nothing.
No Overwatch.
Oh, you know what? I forgot he's probably still rerolling fail hits. Oh well, go ahead.
Need a young
How
8.
far away from my Wraith series
9.
am I?
Something better.
I need them re-rolls.
Oh!
9. Reroll from brother captain's warlord trait.
Nope.
Nope.
Ouch. Boxcar or 11 right there.
First strike squad.
Okay. Shots.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to give you free shooting.
That would have been fun.
I think that's it.
All right, the Wraith Knight lives.
So you
Wow.
Killed 1. I hold 1.
killed the Exorc,
Yep.
and I only killed.
I killed a Wraith Knight too, yo.
Right. Well, that was in my turn, right?
Still counts for the battle round though.
Right, for the kill more. So you got kill more because I only killed the Paladin squad. Or no, I killed Voldus, so I killed 2.
Yep, we watched there.
And you got hold 1, hold more. And
Man, they're both out of command points, aren't they?
Who got the kill more?
I think we watched.
That's when this game gets silly.
This is a really low scoring game.
so wholly within 9, right?
Well, both
Does the whole
armies
base
have
to
really
be within 9?
durable.
No, it just
hard-hitting
gotta be
units,
touching. The whole unit
so
has
it's
to be
harder
touching the
to
9-inch line.
max the kill 1, kill more. Especially
Should have
as
2 with the
game's
librarian and the
winding
paladins.
down, and you've got a lot less of your pieces and a lot less resources. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually surprised. I thought the Grey Knights were going to smoke the Eldar.
You can't score with the librarian.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Characters can't. So if you don't have two multi.
That's fine. I don't. It's fine.
And King of the Hill is also wholly within 9 inches.
Right. Well, wholly within means that the entire unit has to have a toe in on it. That's the same as terrain.
No, wholly within is the whole base. Within is toe in.
All right. Well,
Well, you guys, if you are just joining us, this is turn 5 here at the first game of the Quarantine Hammer Tournament. So Ben Chur went with his Grey Knight, Stephen Hetmeyer has Eldar.
Wraithknights still profiles. They count as
Hey, Jason, is it really his Grey Knights?
It's true. It actually should be Eldar.
It's the computers. Oh man, and that Wraith Knight's getting
a little
close in for a group hug.
Yep. Group hug.
He's going to be wholly within those Grey Knights' butts.
It's almost like that one Grey Knight show. What's the Trials of Drago? You guys remember that?
Yes.
If you haven't ever seen that, it is pretty awesome. So awesome, so old. It came out 6 or 7 years ago. It's just epic. Just epic. Trials of Drago on YouTube. Look it up.
Do you mind if I see the enemy line, the deployment lines?
I don't want to look it up.
Okay, thanks.
So Steven right now has to get as many points as possible for his secondary. He's been falling behind on secondaries these last couple games, or this last couple turns. It's really hurting him.
I think the issue is that I don't think it's going to matter.
This guy. 5, 7.
I think even if he maxes out, I think he's still going to be behind because of the primaries.
That's true.
I mean, I could be wrong. I would like to be proven wrong because I want the Eldar to win.
I do too. I mean, it's like an underdog list. You know, it was the whack list of 6th edition. I was bad touched by actually Wraithknights and Riptides. So, if you guys remember that list from back in the day, it was terrible.
Advance the Warlock.
The old Taudar.
The old Taldar. I do remember taking about 23 3-up saves on Space Marine Bikers before. One Space Marine Biker. It was a lot of fun. Against Steven, too. It was pretty funny.
I actually took a Imperial Knight and Riptide Wing list to ATC one year. That was a lot of fun. But that was post Taudar. That was 7th edition.
Oh, hope so.
But yeah, the Wraith Knights were just crazy because as gargantuan monstrous creatures, they got all the benefits of a super heavy and all the advantages of being a monstrous creature as well. They couldn't be stunned or weapon destroyed or any of that nonsense. They didn't have to worry about facings, you know.
So we do have a chat going for the exhibition match players, and this one guy, Joshua Thomas, he says, new tournament ideas for Tabletop Simulator. Whack list from different generations. Bark Star, that'd be one.
Some psychic powers.
Screamer Star. Oh man, I hated Screamer Star, especially if you made it invisible. Ugh.
Wait, you mean play those lists but play them with the current rules?
Fortune.
Yes, they would not be as good, obviously.
Well, some of them would, but like the 5th edition Drago Paladin Star would actually be more powerful. Except that in 5th edition, that army was literally just Drago and 20 Paladins. which is
I got
now
plenty
only
of
like
knives,
1,000
right?
points
Which
or
one's
something.
casting that?
Back here. I think just your
Just my paladins, right?
paladins and your librarian. Your brother
Do the
captain.
paladins.
Okay, so it was a perils. So I do have a 2-up, so D3 mortal wounds, then I got a 2-up film painting instead. Take 1. Okay, the cast Doom on your paladins now. Goes off on a 9. Okay. We're gonna cast
Trying to get as many smites
Quicken
off as he
on
can.
the relic.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially on the
spirits here from
paladins.
warlock.
What do you think is the bigger threat here, Doug?
From the Grey Knights perspective or from the Eldar's perspective?
Grey Knights.
So it's hard to say. Without CP
go
to
up.
fuel all their craziness,
Do I have a denying rate?
Your brother
It's gonna be
captain, unless
difficult.
you used him.
to use shooting to knock out that Wraith Knight, but at the same time, he's still got enough units right there that they could basically kill the damn thing with just smites anyway. So
No, I did.
if I was the Eldar player, I'd be trying to get rid of all the Strike Marines and leave just the Paladins.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Okay, that's fine. It goes through.
Okay. So
I mean, you're going to lose that piece next turn anyway, but say the Grey Knight player say Ben starts turn 6 with just 10 Paladins, like there's very little, like he can only take 2 objectives,
And then,
he can't string them across that far.
that,
And he can't really move anywhere.
To cast
Correct.
Smite. Up on an 8.
The other problem is I don't know if Steve even has enough firepower to do that, though.
The
What's that?
closest is going to be probably
If
squad
Steve
E,
leaves
you
too
guys.
many of those Strike Marines,
left.
then he's going to lose both the Wave Spinner or the Night Spinner and the Wraith Knight, and then the game's pretty much over.
Right. I think
Okay,
what's
shooting
holding
phase.
this game together is
We're
the
gonna
Night
put the Night
Spinners right
Spinner,
now.
Night Spinner 2 down here.
Well, they're just different types of threats. They have to be, or you have to be in line of sight to kill them, and they don't have to be in line of sight to kill you.
Yep.
Ooh, those are the old Forge World models.
We're gonna put it into
with the
squad
big old
3.
cannons.
Or squad
Look
C, I
dope.
mean. Grey Knight squads.
I like that. I've been trying to find some on eBay and other places, and they're very rare.
Not in Tabletop Simulator.
No, there they are, staring me right in the face.
Okay, 1 and -3 and 2 saves.
Man, they look cool. Makes the new one look even stupider.
See if
don't
I can
look
get
stupid.
close.
They just don't look the same. The turrets are wider and flatter, and
Okay, the other one, same squad.
yeah, you gotta kind of spin around a little bit. Basically, like, yeah, it just has 2 giant guns sticking up over it.
Two -3.
On C?
Or -4, I mean. Okay, they have what,
It's
2
alright.
left?
Yes, sir.
Ah, nostalgia.
Nostalgia. I mean, you've
Okay,
been
I'm
playing
gonna
this
put
game forever,
the,
haven't you?
Yeah, I've been playing Warhammer since 1992.
Big gun into your paladins and
and
your
I've been
shoulder
playing
guns into
40k
squad two.
since 94.
Nice.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
gun.
It's basically to the point where like I literally can't remember.
You're only ones for the spirits here next turn. Four on the power, or they -1 to win still, right?
Yeah, so -1?
Yeah.
Or 1, you mean?
Yeah. One on the paladins, yep.
And a
-10.
halberd guy. Okay.
Okay. Shoulder
Nice.
cannons on squad
Makes a
2.
save.
Here on the ones.
So Duncan says, both of them say
Or
that,
-2.
Doug, you've been playing Warhammer longer than they've been alive, so. Interesting.
I mean, I'm not that old, am I?
There's 2 left.
Maybe a
so
little.
wasted.
I'm not even
Still 2
40 yet,
squads now.
man.
You know what? You are not.
The Wraith Knight here is going to declare.
Oh my
against
gosh. John, Scooter John.
squads.
Yet.
Bravo, Foxtrot,
John
and
Cook?
Alpha.
Yes. There we go.
I'm
Okay.
not at risk of COVID-19 yet.
Fair. So, King Duncan asks the other Duncan how old you are and mentally, not
One
physically.
from the side cannons.
To
I
one.
could attest that he is a
Yep,
child.
this twice on bolters.
Okay.
I'm too lazy
So you're
to
saying
do
he's
the
a
rest.
Rick and Morty fan?
Probably.
It's a one side cannon.
You have to have a very high IQ to understand
Or-
Rick and Morty.
It's a very interesting show, for sure.
Okay. Charge range.
Oh,
Oh, shocking. Wraith Knight made it into the for the strike squads.
yeah, with like 1 inch to go.
Yeah.
Start of the fight phase. I'm gonna burn the relic.
There we go. Relic is
What?
burned.
Come on, no.
So he's got 8 attacks times 3 for stomps.
Do it, man. You gotta.
Oh man. Here we go.
Now, is he hitting more than 1 unit?
I believe so. I didn't catch it. So we can kind of count. So he's got what, squad B, squad A, squad F.
Oh man.
Oh, there's like
Okay, so I'm
3
gonna throw
squads right
3,
there.
which is 12. Or hold on.
B is the only one that is not in combat.
3, which
yet,
is
so-
9,
This could be really bad.
into
Yeah.
Bravo. 3, which is 9.
Is that his
into Alpha, and then 2,
Wraith
which
Seer
is 6.
or his Spirit Seer down
into
there too?
Foxtrot.
Giving him reroll 1s?
Oh, you guessed it.
Oh god.
Okay, ready?
I like to picture that Wraith Seer is
9
like,
attacks
I'm
going
coming with
into
you.
Bravo.
Well, their
I've got
rule
it.
is so
Threes
weird.
on ones. Looks like they'll hit.
Like they have to be
You know,
close to the enemy to give you rerolls. Like it's just odd.
Yeah.
8
Sacrificial
minus
lambs is how I look at it. All right, you guys.
What?
So this is our first stream for Quarantine Hammer. Let us know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. If you say me, well, I'm just going to ignore you because that is just
Now
really
going into
hateful.
Alpha.
But you can say you didn't like Doug, and
I'll hit
we'll
again.
try to change that up a bit for you.
Number 2s.
You can say you didn't like Doug, and it won't hurt Doug's feelings that he shows you.
Accurate.
Squad again.
Okay.
I don't know who Savis Malice is, but he's my new best friend.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
6
Appreciate
into
the love.
Foxtrot.
Heart.
All hit again.
It's like you got the good side of the dice.
I guess, man.
Man, that's a lot of
Oh,
Dead
that's
Strike
a lot.
Marines, it looks like.
Oh,
And
a
all
lot of
wins.
twos.
So that was 24 hits, 24 wounds.
It's just happy to
simmer
be
down
off
there.
the shelf.
15 Wraithknights.
Yeah, look at that. Ben is just chunking.
I get chucked now.
Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit, but whatever.
No. Well,
Remember,
so did that not kill 5? Or...
Man, I need like a salty meme right now
That's
to put
squad
up
B.
there.
Yeah, Squad B
remember
was
when
one of
Grey Knights
Was it?
were more expensive than Primaris Marines?
Yep.
You cleared Alpha, Foxtrot, and
Oof, that would have really sucked if they still were. Yes.
there you go.
Oh my god. Holy mackerel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is impressive. Okay. So what Ben has left is a brother captain, librarian, and apothecary, and a halberds or a paladin squad.
Okay, so it's my turn.
So that's actually just enough smites to kill that Wraith Knight anyway.
All right, so might as well just exile King of the Hill
So
for
I
me.
mean, like, it still doesn't matter, but
Yeah. That's
he still has all those characters. I think he's still going to be okay, but man, I don't think he foresaw that Wraith Knight going crazy and smoking all them Strike Marines.
No way. I for sure believe that this was something Stephen kind of had in the background of his head that he wanted to do. And I really think maybe one of his mistakes initially was moving that that Eldar vehicle. What is it? The
Night Spinner.
Night Spinner, excuse me, out of cover and it getting smoked in one turn. So I think that was pretty huge.
So the only thing that I would have slightly done different is try to snipe out, and maybe he was doing this, is try to snipe out a strike squad every turn to get kill one. I think he was doing that. But like, yeah, now I don't think Ben can get kill more this turn, but I think he can still get hold more. So I think he's still going to be up like 3 or 4 points on top of Steven going into turn 6.
Yep, I would agree. I think it's gonna be really hard for Steven to capture the rest of the points. So let's take a look at the points real quick, guys. I think they've been updated. It really doesn't matter right now because Steven got a bunch of kills. So he'll probably get kill more.
Sure, man.
Psychic phase. We're gonna CP.
Yeah, Steven's going to get kill more for sure.
It goes up on an 8.
But Ben's going to get hold more,
Was that
so they're
guessing?
basically going to
Command
push.
point?
Command point. Yep.
Or Ben should get hold more.
I'll try to block it with.
Steven's not going to get him behind enemy lines, and he's not going to get a ground control. He has to wait to the end, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many units is he even going to have? He's going to have like 2 characters to try to score like 3 points.
I will cast Armor Resilience on the Paladins.
Work out.
Okay.
Well, now he's got 2 Night Spinners left, so
Goes up on a 10. I will cast Warp Shaping.
it's going to be close. But I think Ben still has this.
Yeah, it's
Goes up on
definitely one of the
6.
better games I've ever seen.
Especially with such a spoiler army list too.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, see, look, he's still trailing behind.
Hammer Hands on the Paladins. Goes up on an 8.
Okay, good.
Did I get Resilience off?
Yes, you did. I got your hammer hands for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
We're gonna
he's
smite with the Libby.
Getting all his buffs up.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I can't deny no matter what, right? It's a 12.
It's 12, correct.
And the Libby is closer to the Wraith Knight. He's got Fortune, so 5 up.
Yeah, see, and you know the The other problem here is that
Paladins are smite.
now he doesn't have anything to kill because the characters are all going to be,
We'll try to block that.
you know, the characters are all going to be screened
Spirits here.
Right.
by the big
protected.
paladin blob.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not going to score
Yeah.
any points next turn, most likely,
Try to block with my warlord.
unless he like completely whiffs and that Wraith Knight doesn't die
What?
somehow.
All right, I'm done casting.
Okay, me too.
You know what? I am pretty happy that both opponents are playing pretty.
Spend the 1 CP, hit better with the paladins, and we're gonna
Sure.
shoot the Night Spinner.
I have not seen any shenanigans yet, but I don't know what I'm looking at. And you could click anything, and
Wait, did you have a
they're just
CP?
moving walls earlier, so
blocked
who
my
knows,
CP back.
right?
with the warlock or the forcer.
Okay, well I guess I'm hitting force then. That's fine. I didn't remember
Oh,
that.
so you're gonna try to fire and fade here
Yeah,
at
he
the
blocked it.
Night Spinner.
He was gonna try to increase the damage and AP.
E7,
Two.
strength 8. Are you still
Yep,
in
so 3,
4?
4. Sorry, 4.
Alright.
Ah!
-1. Force takes wrong thing.
And this is
Two
kind of one of
damage,
those things too, where like instead of having a psychic power to do it or whatever, or like a stratagem, you kind of just wish that Psy Cannons would have just been straight damage 2 to begin with.
Yeah. Well, they are. Psy cannons are damage too.
No, the heavy Psy Cannon on
Then
the
I'll charge, I guess.
Grandmaster
I don't
Dread
really
or on the
care.
Dread
Oh,
Knight is. But
Yeah. And I
Shoot
wish they
the
weren't
bolters
heavy.
at a Wraith Knight. I suppose I can
well,
shoot
I
them
mean,
all at
everybody
the.
wishes their heavy
I'm
weapons.
gonna shoot them all at this dude.
But Iron
The
Hands ruined that for
character?
everybody. So
It might not all.
20 shot. No, not the character. The Night Spinner.
Oh, okay.
oh man, I didn't really. He could have moved in such a way that he could have sniped out that
Yeah.
Spirit Seer too.
Yep.
I think you can just charge him too. Anyway, I mean, like,
Oh, there's the 2 in there. Just does.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hit 3 ups. Take 3.
Alright, I'll charge with the Paladins first. They're gonna declare the Spirit Seer and the Wraith Knight.
yeah, it's not near. That's not near as bad with only 1 damage.
Yeah.
That guy would have been dead already.
Yeah.
You're rolling 1s. That was a great roll. 1s and 2s. Alright.
It's a lot of 1s.
Not gonna
Yeah.
bother with the spirits here.
He gets to re-roll for the.
Nice.
Oh, he's already charging.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's pretty much almost over.
So did his smites? Did he not smite at all on the Wraith Knight?
I didn't catch
So the
that.
captain's gonna do the same.
Maybe he tied it to get better close combat. I don't know.
Sure.
Start with the Paladins.
We'll see if these paladins can get rid of this Wraith Knight.
I hope so.
You know, he probably used his he probably used hammer hand.
He did.
So
He did
everything
get that
on
for
the
sure.
Wraith Knight.
Sure.
Yeah, so this is going to
Whack
hurt
him.
then because he's wounding the Wraith Knight on 4s. And
Five
halberds are only
halberds.
-2 AP anyway, so like the fact that it has an invulnerable save doesn't matter.
Sorry, one's a Paragon, so I gotta roll them differently. So I have 16
Not a
here.
problem.
Yeah, see, I thought he was going to just go to 2 damage smites and smite down the Wraith Knight and charge the Spirit Seer left over, but I guess he was trying to.
I think
Hail
he's trying
Mary
to
and
do
blow
two
the
things
Knights
at
in a row.
once. Yeah.
Yeah,
Forced.
I'm just saying I don't think he needs to, but I mean we'll
Nice, man.
see. Maybe he was going to try to get 3
He's a
units
-2,
to
right?
to tie up the
Correct.
the kill more score or whatever, but I don't think it's necessary.
2 damage each.
Correct. D3. Sorry, D3.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Just half. How many are here? 4, 5, 6.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
That wasn't
15.
half of them. 6 over here and 8 over here.
Okay, one sec.
I'll just take a.
Let's roll the Paragon real quick and fill the last 2.
And nobody has any CP left,
Did
so
you
he
hear
doesn't
what I
have to
was
worry
saying?
about interrupts or anything.
Yep. That's accurate.
3 wounds to the Paragon over here.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see if it makes a
that would be
difference.
bad if give the Wraith Knight an
See,
opportunity.
there you go. Worked
to
out.
Stomp
I got the
out a
extra 2
character
there.
or something.
Okay. Okay. Well. I have fortune, is what I'm saying. This.
I know, but I grabbed 8 dice out of the. We're supposed to be 7 there.
Yeah.
So I rolled the Paragon to get the extra dice that I accidentally grabbed.
Okay. Sure. So are those D3 damage as well, or did you just roll the?
That's what I was saying. I rolled them so that I didn't have to roll, like, fudge with this stuff.
Okay, well, there's 16. There was 16 damage there. Right? Is that what we're going with?
Correct.
Holy crap.
Oh lord. Seeing 1, 2,
that all his
3,
attacks?
4, 5 went through.
He made really good saves.
So that would be 11.
Wow. Yep.
No, I made. Wait, what? 11. 11 passes. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
But again, these are all D3 damage too, so
Okay.
Is that 4?
Yeah, he only failed.
Alright, I got
4
the staff to go, I
Philippines.
guess.
oh wow. Oh, that's right. He had fortune up. Ooh,
Yep.
wow.
Yep.
Staff is 2.
Wow, that was a really good roll.
-1.
Yeah.
That's gotta
2
sting.
saves.
Yeah, 2 -1s.
Okay, 4 ups. 1 goes through.
Uh-oh. Just another mood.
Unreal.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Bringing Wraithknights back, man.
Alright, I guess for Brother Captain.
Wow.
All right. Brother Captain's next.
This guy is just
Here we go.
begging to not be put back on the shelf.
Oh.
1 save.
What
Minus
I tell you about Wraith
2.
Knights, man?
5 up.
Ugh.
Goes through.
Oh, can you make it?
Takes 1.
I think Ben's pretty upset. So this Wraith Knight has 2 wounds.
That's all I
left.
got, man.
Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
okay,
Woo!
profile.
Dude, those feel no pains are crazy.
So he's in the last tier. So he's hitting.
It should have died for sure.
Oh, geez. If you guys were just watching right now, this Wraith Knight tanked Paladin squad.
Do you have a librarian in there?
Librarian.
No, I didn't charge my libbies in.
Or, excuse me, Brother
So it's either
Captain.
the brother captain I'm hitting or the paladins.
Brother Captain and Paladins left.
How many wounds does the brother captain have?
5. Or 6, I mean.
Holy mackerel, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy match.
What I tell you, Wraith Knights are the new meta.
Yep.
You saw
I
it
just
here
put
first.
22 wounds on that guy. Through.
No,
and
I
you're
know,
feeling no
man,
pain.
that was crazy.
Out of the ashes of the coronavirus.
I just need to play the next event on tabletop like this.
Does anybody have 3 Wraith Knights now, though? That's the big question.
Everybody that has them from 6th edition, they've just been biding their time.
So we're gonna go into the brother captain.
Bam now
Okay.
doesn't want to sell me his,
Yeah.
man. He's like, damn, I'm gonna do 3 Wraith Knights.
That was pretty
Everything since
nuts.
World War
Someone's
Tag
gonna
Team
have to
on
clip. Someone's gonna have to clip the Wraith Knights taking 25
Can we
wounds
roll once?
and only failing like 5.
Check his dice.
How many you want twos?
Yeah, we do need to check his dice.
5 at -2.
By the way, what's the time on the game clock, man?
Yeah, we're not really using the
T3?
game clock.
We go through?
I was
we
gonna
have been
say, 'cause
streaming
I
for 3 hours, a little over 3 hours.
5?
I mean,
It is 6, right?
it seems like this is faster than tabletop.
Okay,
I think it's
the
because no one's
spear
backs
tier
are
we're
going
swinging
out.
down.
Okay.
Well, they got to reach across that like 30-foot tape.
Got 2 attacks.
Unbelievable this Wraith Knight is living.
Wounds you on a 2. With the witch stuff.
That's heartbreaking, man.
It is.
I mean, not really. I mean, it's like, take that, Grey Knight player.
So score the turn.
Wow.
I don't
Didn't
think
think you were going to see anything like that tonight, did you?
Nope.
So I hold 1.
New meta for sure.
Well,
Hold
Steve-O
more,
was
kill
the
one,
one
kill more.
that brought.
Did you kill any?
Was it?
No,
I guess the
you're right, my
Eldar Forge World gun platform.
Yeah, oh my god.
Starts with a V. To,
Vibro cannons.
Yeah, vibro cannons to ATC. One best Eldar, and
I mean, those
created the new
aren't.
meta.
Right, those aren't Forge World, but yeah. I
Okay,
understand.
excuse me. I don't know Eldar stuff. I just never play that.
Oh, scoring it up. Man, and he got the full 4 points there.
He needed
Ooh.
that. He needed
Yeah, he
that.
did. Ben can't let him do that again.
But
Before I
let
do
him
that,
do it
sorry,
again?
I have to walk out of combat before.
I don't know,
before
but he
right?
can't. He needs to
No, you
not
don't. That's
do
just
that.
when the Wraith Knight moves.
Because it's his turn again
You
next.
all are you all infantry? Can I walk over you, or is it?
I'm all infantry, my man.
Hold strong, little fella.
question is, does he charge? I mean, he's got 2 wounds.
8-inch move.
Well, I mean, he can move wherever he wants. He's, but like he also wants to be careful. He doesn't want to die to like
We might
stray
put the
Overwatch from
enemy
like
lines back up.
4 side cannons or something.
Am I too
That would be
close?
really stupid.
Right, right.
He's also bracketed down now, so I mean he needs to back him out because his shooting weapon
Okay. I'm too
is
close.
strong. But on the other hand, and let the rest of his stuff shoot. But man, you don't want to take that Overwatch if you don't have to.
Nope, I agree. Yeah, Bam, that's exactly right. People were ripping off Steve-O's list at ATC last year, so 100% accurate.
I heard that Avery invented it.
Avery's probably not even watching anymore.
I know what he's not doing. He ain't painting no freaking incursors. That's
Yeah, he's not even that good of a painter anyway.
I'm just trying to get ground controls. Go back to Spirits Hero. What I'm gonna do is just want the brother captain to be the closest target to the Wraithknight.
All right. Doug, do you still think Steven can pull out the W on this one?
I thought it was going to be 15-16 at the end of that turn. So even if he gets 4 points, so if he gets 8 points,
Is it wholly within for it?
because he gets full behind enemy lines, which he's not going to get.
Okay,
So he gets 6 more. So Ben only has to get 4 points to win.
what do I need to do here?
I guess it depends on how many paladins and stuff die right here.
Yep.
If he escapes this with most of his squad intact, I think he's still got this. Because the Night Spinner's hurt, the Wraith Knight is hurt. There's a poor Farseer standing right there, or Spirit Seer getting ready to get ganked. So
but behind enemy lines.
that's three. That's basically 3 kills for Ben.
I've got behind enemy lines.
Provided he has enough units left on the table, and then bam, sit on 2 objectives, and
the Night Spinner.
there's your points, and you won. So Steve needs everything to go his way, I think. And unfortunately, too, I think he's not in a position to shoot anything but paladins. So I think that might be a downer. If
that's accurate, but the Wraith Knight is positioned where the brother captain is the closest enemy model right here. So,
true, and actually, depending on where he puts this Night Spinner, he might be able to shoot something with that. But the Wraith Knight's only hitting on 5s right now.
True.
Because it only has 4 wounds left, right? Or maybe it's still hitting on 4s.
They count as double their wounds. So.
Yeah, but so how many wounds does he have left? He has 4, or does he have 2?
2.
Oh yeah. Then he's hitting on 5s because he doubles his brackets to 4, which is still his lowest bracket.
110.
So yeah, he's gonna be shooting at 5s against the brother captain, and then maybe charge another character also hitting on 5s. I don't know. The brother captain's gonna have a 4-up invulnerable save. I don't know if his Night Spinner advanced or not. I didn't see that.
It did.
Oh, so it's not going to be shooting.
Advance the Farseer.
He needs to move his characters onto objectives and stuff as well for ground control.
I think he's doing that now. He'll definitely get this Night Spinner over here.
Yeah, but he's only going to get 1 point for behind enemy lines, though.
Assuming he can kill one.
All right, finish enough, Steven. I'm going to run to the restroom.
Yeah, I'm just going to move the...
Yeah, I think it's going to be really tough for him here.
You're good. They're equal distance.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to get, Steve-O's going to get
What I should have done
probably
is put
a
this warlock
point for
back here, so
here.
he can deny it, and then click
here.
in someone else to get up to the 7. He's gonna be able to
Maybe?
but I don't want to move all that back. I'm looking at 3 ground breakers, 1 behind enemy lines. Hold 1.
I don't know, man. You gotta figure. You know, if there's even one heroic intervention,
Okay. Well,
you know, that's the end of that.
Yeah, 100%. Man, I bet Steve-O wishes he had that last night spinner.
And I think Ben can still get a command point back on his turn too for something.
Oh, 100%.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, you're good, man. Sorry it took so long. I'm ready for psychic phase.
Yeah, if Steve doesn't like,
Go
Steve
ahead.
basically has to get like 9
Okay, we're
points
gonna
this
get
turn
out.
or something.
What's up?
Just gonna check the night range. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. You can deny on the warlock. Probably must. I'm gonna try to doom your brother captain.
Bro, Captain, you got it.
Goes off on a 7.
Super not denied.
I don't know where my doom went. They're doomed. I'm gonna try to fortune the Wraithknight. Gonna reroll a 2. Goes off on a 9.
Denied.
Yeah, and actually, Jason, I might have to jump off here myself.
How many
Okay,
denies do
yeah,
you
no
have?
worries, man.
Yep, gotta go do my dadly responsibilities.
I get
Quicken
it.
on the warlock.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say right here, Steve wins, so you don't have to bother watching anymore.
Pretty much. That's all that really matters.
Wraithknights are the new meta.
It's
And I'll
been a
see all you
really
guys next
awesome
time.
game,
Alright,
guys.
and then we're gonna smite from the spirit seer over here. Right here, bro.
Okay.
Captain.
Oh, brother captain gone.
Okay.
Shooting phase. We'll put the Wraith Knight into the Paladins. And you on 5s or only 1s?
How do you select multiple dice? Like
Hold down
picking
control and pick them one at a time.
Okay, control. Got it.
And if you have a group of dice, you can control to deselect specific ones as well.
2 wounds at -3. These are the D3 damage.
Okay, one at a time then.
Nice.
Good.
The Night Spinner that didn't advance up here on objective 2. Fire your apothecary.
You got it.
And Hit on 4s. You're only 1. What are you on 3s? You're only 1. That doesn't matter.
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna have 3 ground controls and 1 enemy loss.
I mean, I'm defender, so I get to stop you.
Right, but they're at the end of the. I'll read it. I have it pulled up here.
Ground controls at the end of the game.
Earn 1 point for each objective held at the last battle. End of the last battle round. Okay, yeah, you're right. Thought it said you played.
Okay, so
But
you're
behind enemy
holding.
lines is mine. Yep. But I hold 1, kill 1.
So guys, that you if you are just joining us or if you were tuning in for a long time, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. The score is now tied 16 to 16.
1 second.
Sure.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
Oh.
fine. I just took forever.
Bottom of turn 6. Gonna be Ben's turn. And Ben just has to kill 1 unit and wins the game. So it's been a super close game. Overall, we've
Wesley,
seen.
could you measure how far it is to 3 from my apothecary?
Seen a Wraith Knight tank 24 wounds. Feel no pain wounds. Pretty awesome.
11.
So I need a 3-inch
to do
run.
the ruler. You click the model, and then you click on tab on your keyboard, and that's how you do that simultaneously. Pretty awesome. If you're just joining us now, this is Quarantine Hammer, final turn. If you haven't followed our channel, please do. We're going to do a game every night for the next 2 weeks, 2 on this Saturday. The single elimination bracket, and if you want some more information, visit lordmarshall.org and click on Quarantine Hammer. You'll be able to check out the players and the lists.
See. So if I kill the Wraith Knight, so I'm holding 1, I need to kill 1, and we tie if I stop you from ground control. Is that Spirit Seer within 3 of the objective?
Where? Over there now. Oh.
Okay. I will move to the psychic phase. So Libby's going to cast Smite. Was off an 11.
Sure thing. I don't think I got Fortune off, right?
No, I denied it.
Yep. Okay. So it takes 1.
Apothecary's going to cast it. On a 9.
I'll attempt to block it. That Spirit Sphere.
You got it.
See if I explode and blow everyone up. Give me a 6. Nope.
All right, there goes the Wraith Knight.
I might have tilted you off the map.
That's fine.
D 6 mortal wounds to all those characters.
And then we're going to gate this Libby here.
Okay.
I'm going to change the facing so it's an 8.
Sure. I'm gonna try to block it with the Warlock. Was an 8?
Correct.
Nice. I was wondering why you weren't gating earlier to just go get recon points.
Because I'm distracted.
Oh, okay.
You want me to roll all the paladin shooting this warlock did for kill more?
Which warlock?
Your spirits here, right here.
Okay, no, just
Let me roll the psych and see if that does it.
sure. I need to fill 2 invulns. I need to.
Choose.
You did.
Okay, so that's kill more, correct?
Yeah, you got kill more, you got hold more. Probably game.
Yep, that's all I need. Kill more, hold more.
Man, what a game, guys. What a game.
And you'll get 2 ground control.
Yeah. Cool, man. Good game.
Great game, man.
It's fun.
Hey guys, really awesome game. Wanted to get your thoughts real quick on it. Steven, going into the last turn, did you feel pretty confident?
No, I was. I mean, I was relieved that I had a chance there, and it was fun to see if I could pull it out. But I was so far behind those first 2 turns, being KG. I was just, his list has the tools to deal with T8 like I have, and I wasn't really sure where he'd go with his models. And he played a little more open than I think he would have, like at a tournament, and allowed me to interact more than So I think it was a fun game because of that.
Cool. And Ben, really wanted to know what your thoughts were about that Wraith Knight tanking. Was it 24 wounds?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. And then I think that Wraith Knight going in and killing like 15 strike
15
squads?
Grey Knights.
If you hadn't done that back to back, I would be less salty. But back to back, that's a little intense.
Yeah, he killed another 5 shooting, so it was like 20 Grey Knights.
Yeah, he killed 20 Grey Knights in 1 turn, and then lived the paladins attacking him.
The
Which,
dream
by the
was
way,
getting...
cost me like 2 points.
Yeah, the dream was getting all 3 Wraith Knights into you, popping the relic and whatnot, but there was no way that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I can take on Wraith Knights and Knights pretty decently, so...
Yeah, with all of your powers up. And that was the thing. It was like, man, you could deal with my army and pick the fights way easier than I could deal with you. So it was just... I had to play a KG, I feel like.
I was playing open so that you would come at me just bull rush with the Wraith Knights and you didn't do it.
Yeah. Well, they can hardly even tickle you when you have all of your powers and stratagems on them, so it's like...
Yep.
Well, that's cool, guys.
No, it was a great game. I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, Steven, you got to meet Ben in person. They are both really... Ben's a really cool guy. Well, hey, you guys, this is game 1 of Quarantine Hammer. Appreciate you guys watching. Come check us out tomorrow at what time? 5:30. We're going to have an Imperium versus Wolves list. And thanks for watching. And as always, guys, dice safely.